Hello!
Oh! Ah! Huh. Don't mind me and my noises. There we go. Whew! Hello!
Hello! Hello, everybody! Yes, we brought the tea. We brought the tea.
Yes.
It's gonna be really
Sero's
freaking
drinking hers,
epic.
I'm balancing mine.
yeah, your bear tea is the perfect tea. Yeah, that's because Lila has to try not to spill the tea I'm giving her right now.
Yeah.
It's a bear matcha. It's bear matcha. It's like the best kind of tea out there. I freaking love matcha. Matcha is my life. I haven't had matcha in forever.
I love matcha.
Me too. I need to get it. I don't have like money, but I could get like one matcha, like just to like remember my love.
Yes.
I love matcha. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. This is gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be.
It is. I'm excited.
Yeah, Lila's gonna be learning a lot of things today, guys. It's gonna be. I wrote 8 pages worth of shit on this.
Damn! Piping hot tea!
I'm ready to expose all of the tea. Now there's gonna be a mixture of me yapping, but I'm also gonna show you some stuff, Lila, and chat. Because there's a lot of great reactions out there. There's a lot of great memes that have been created from this drama. And there's just a lot of fun stuff. So we're gonna get into a lot of different things today. And I might just like randomly like add stuff in there because I didn't really go in depth about one particular part of one of the Dramageddons because there's like technically like 3.5 Dramageddons, right? That's what they're described as. Yeah, I didn't go fully in depth in to parts of it, just because I didn't think it was necessary for this particular episode. But I might just throw in like some examples here and there. Things get crazy. Things get like really way too mainstream, to be honest, for this like beauty community drama shit. So yeah. We're gonna like dive into some stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of me yapping, but I'm gonna pause and ask Lila some discussion questions, some reactionary questions. Hi Asar! Thank you for the resub. 32 months! That's so fucking long. 32 months.
44 laptop abuse series, 44 Sero bongo cat series, 44 laptop abuse series.
We appreciate it so much. And also love that the TTS reads out all of the bongo emote names. Yes, we're yapping. We're yapping a lot. We're talking about internet history. Oh, some internet history that maybe not everyone in chat will have known about. Lila didn't know a lot about it, but I feel like that's because one, I was on the internet so much during this time because I was working from home during COVID, and a lot of this was happening during that.
I never really followed anything with James Charles besides like the Tati Charles stuff.
Yeah.
And that was only a little bit. So not even a lot.
Yeah. There's like years of stuff here, guys. The Dramageddon spans from 2017 to 2021.
This is like woo!
It's a lot of content. It's a lot of stuff to talk about, to get into. I watched a lot of shit. I reviewed a lot of stuff. Because, like, some of these videos that people were making about this Dramageddon stuff, like the actual players in the drama, they were like 40-minute long, hour-long apology videos or expose videos. And I was like, okay, I'm in for a time.
Let's go!
Which, after I talk about this, I'll send a playlist out into the chat and to Lila if y'all want to watch the actual videos, because I'm going to explain what the videos were, like the main plot points, right? But there's so much in those videos. I'm not talking about, the whole hour. I'm not diving into every little bit, like nook and cranny. So I didn't have internet until I was basically an adult, so got hit in the face with it around that time. Where I had dial-up modems. That's crazy.
Oh,
yeah, no.
God. No.
4 years of drama, y'all. And like, things might not seem to interlock, but they will. You'll see. Things happen. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot of just back and forth yapping and me explaining stuff. But I like I said, I'm gonna try to like pause and let Lila react, because I want to know, as someone first time reacting to this stuff, how you feel about these topics. Because I have feelings, but I've been here from the very beginning, and I want to know if your rage is the same. I want to know if you too rage about some of these things. Yeah, the beep boop. Yeah, I know which modems you're talking about. I also I wrote us some intros and outros, but I did it really quickly, so I have no idea.
Open. My bad. Hold on, let me pull that back up. Yeah, I had it open and then I accidentally exited out. Hold on. Let me get that back up. Whew.
Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters?
No, my sister told me I need to. She played me the whole playlist.
You have to. It's so... You will fall in love with the Saja boys. I know you.
I know. Like, she was telling me all about it, and she had me listen to the playlist. I know.
You need to watch it. It's so freaking good.
When we were at the Stray Kids concert, like, the people behind us, like, waiting, were, like, singing some of the songs and talking about it. It was so funny.
It's everywhere. And so many K-pop bands have covered, like, the dances. And I'm really hyped for, like, the possibility of a sequel. Also, one of the guys that plays one of the Saja boys is Kevin Wu from After School.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with like Jimin and who else is on that? Why am I blanking?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know. I'm blanking too.
Yeah. Why am I blanking?
I feel bad that I'm blanking because I love that guy.
Yeah, me too. Why am I blanking? What's his fucking name? Oh no, I gotta figure it out, guys.
Yeah, this is bad. What fans are we?
I thought it was. Was it also Kevin? No. Kevin Wu is that guy, and then there's
that guy.
Kevin Wu.
Shame.
What's his fucking name? Eric Nam! Eric Nam! Gosh darn it! I can't believe we forgot about Eric Nam, bro. We literally love his music.
I saw him in concert,
yeah,
too.
I know.
Bro, anyways, speaking of Eric,
he's from a talk show that both me and Lila watched. Oh, yeah.
Eric's on an English survival show.
I saw that
on
Twitter.
Everything. So many famous people, like IRL.
We're not fake fans! We're not! We forgot! Okay, there's lots of names to remember.
There are lots of names. There are lots of names.
Kevin is one of the Saja boys, like the singing part of it. So, fun.
Woo!
Yes. Okay, oh, I hear my dad banging up there. Anyways, let's do our intro. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 15 of Series of Geektastic Events, where we like our tea piping hot. I'm Sero.
And I'm Lila, and today we're going to unravel the beauty community's most exclusive scandals.
From tweets and subtweets to 40-minute long expose videos, we are spilling everything.
So grab your popcorn and your setting spray.
Because things are about to get messy.
Ooh, I love that!
I really went ham on this like whole episode because I was reliving my love of the drama because like I said, I watched all of this as it was happening in real time. And
yes, Bibble.
Yes, the Bibble is all about the drama. We love Bibble. Bibble's so sassy.
Bibble rave for drama.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Bibble's everything.
Dude, I'm excited.
Yeah. Get excited, guys. All right. So, before we get into the drama, I just want to give a brief overview of how we're going to lay out this episode. So, I have Dramageddon, like most people do, split up into 3 parts. Some people split it up into 2 parts and combine 2 and 3, but I'm going to do 3 parts. And each time we're going to talk about who the players are in this drama. Some of them are going to be the same people mixed in there. Some of them are going to be hidden amongst the shadows, but are actually there. And we're going to talk about all of the tea, the fallout from the drama, and how this all overall affected not just the beauty community, but just the YouTube community in general. So, can we place bets on who wins? Sure. Sure, why not?
Oh my god.
All right, so Dramageddon Part 1. All right, let me get my I have 1, 2, 3, 4 folders in OBS that collectively have probably about 20 pictures to like go through and like unravel. So let's start with our players for part 1. Okay, so let me adjust some of this so that we have better visuals here. Oh,
damn.
Yeah, so this Jeffree Star picture, it's my kind of a meme at this point because this is the thumbnail for his video response about some of the stuff, and it just has an overlay of racism.
Racism. Oh my god.
But we will move that over because we'll get into that. But I wanted to put that in there because I thought that thumbnail is just wild. All right, and then Nikita, you're like not giving right now. What are you doing? There we go. I tried to get kind of memey pictures of everyone. Yeah, we'll get into it. All right, so these are the players. From the top left, we have Manny MUA, then Nikita Dragon, who is this one right here in the middle with the pink hair, and then we have Gabriel Zamora, and then we have Jeffree Star in the top right there, and then down at the bottom, we have Laura Lee, who some of you may recognize from this screenshot, more likely the gif of her crying. This is her infamous apology video that I will get into later. That was all across the internet. PewDiePie even reacted to it. It's a lot of a lot of stuff from this went viral and ruined mostly her career, I would say, out of everyone's.
I did not know about her.
Yeah, no, her crying apology video went viral. Like,
damn.
Yeah. It was pretty big back in the day. So, all of these players on the board right now are beauty influencers, in particular the YouTube space. And they're on like Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff too, but we're going to call them YouTubers specifically. They were all good friends, and they would frequently collab with each other in videos and projects. Manny MUA and Jeffree Star collabed on some type of like makeup, like collection merch thing. Like they did a lot of stuff together. And they were also very public and like viewable with their friendship. So viewers could literally watch them hang out. They could see them posting pictures together. And this is the start of something that I think is pretty common nowadays with like watching friend groups. Even if they aren't all on the same channel, like they all interact with each other, collab with each other. and like people get invested as a community in all of the group, right? So that was kind of the beginning of this type of thing for the beauty community specifically, because it obviously had been there already for like other things like fucking OT7, was that it? OT7? Lila knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Ricky, Dylan, and all them.
Yes. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were
oh my
probably
god,
giving like the original group, but they also had their like group channel, right? These people didn't have a group channel; they just collabed and did projects together. But yeah, so they were very publicly a friend group, and they were this friend group when beauty videos really started to rise in popularity throughout 2016 and 2017. So they were a part of that big beauty video wave and all gained lots of followers and viewers. But I should point out, Jeffree Star was definitely the most successful out of this group and helped a lot of the other members of this group get deals and projects and whatnot. So that is the dynamic. Alas, this friendship would not last forever. In late 2017, the friend group noticeably started having fewer collabs and fewer public appearances together. So they were on the fritz. Yeah. So I will say, like, certain members of the group, like Nikita and Gabriel, they were already friends. So those two in the middle there, they were still hanging out, like, normally. Manny and Laura were both friends already, so it really was just like noticeably a group collaboration was not happening, but they were still like friends with most of them. Now, then it started to become even more noticeable that Jeffree was the one that was being outed from the group. But basically, the four others were chilling, vibing together, doing things, and Jeffree was left out to hang. So, let me get to my events folder. All right, so Jeffree Star goes on to confirm that this change was happening, and he tweeted about the beauty community turning into such an ugly place full of evil people. So that's what Jeffree tweeted. And then people were like, ooh, who are you talking about? And they all thought that he was talking about Manny. But then Jeffree goes on to have this interaction. So CCM before this replied, oh, is it about Manny? And then Jeffree's like, no, wasn't referring to him. And then she says, hope it isn't Laura. She may be a little nervy, but she's got a good soul. And then Jeffree responds saying, you know nothing about her personally. Her soul is pure evil.
Damn!
Yeah, so Laura Lee is not on good terms with Jeffree Star at this point. He literally is like calling her out straight up. Like, no illusions, no subtweets. This is like a direct reply to someone talking about Laura Lee. So there's no maybe ifs, and, or buts here. It's definitely about her.
Like direct.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then, just a little funny reply we have, I knew it. I gave her a chance because of you. I'm going to her channel and unsubscribing to her. Manny better watch out for that knife that she has slowly slashing his back. People got so in. Jeffree, I will say, is very good at getting the drama, like, up in the ante. Like, he loves to get it going. He's pretty good at it, too, especially, like, with his viewers. They love drama as well. So, that was a very noticeable public split of the group. And then we start getting into the nitty-gritty. The catalyst for Dramageddon Part 1.
Ooh.
August 2018, Gabriel Zamora posted a photo of the four squads, so him, Manny, Laura Lee, and Nikita Dragon, with the caption, You get the tweet. Bitch is bitter because without him, we're doing better. And it's a picture of them all flipping off the camera. With them all tagged. And I'm pretty sure all 3 of them liked his tweet as well. So, you know, kind of an acceptance of what he said as true, maybe, unless they, for some reason, didn't read the caption, whatever. But this photo was a very bad choice because it created a lot of shit. So at the time, these 4 are on a brand trip together. They are all on a brand trip together. He decides to post this in the middle of the night, and then he immediately gets a bunch of backlash because during all of this, like weeks before this tweet was made, this is when Shane Dawson, another influencer on YouTube that we'll get into a bit later, this is when Shane Dawson debuted a docuseries on his channel about Jeffree Star that garnered a lot of support and sympathy for Jeffree. It talked about a lot about his like childhood, his dark past, like his hardships being a gay man in like the MySpace age and all of that, and his music career.
I remember bits of that.
Yeah, yeah. So Gabriel Zamora's in here thinking, oh, no one likes Jeffree anyways, no one's gonna care, like, and then everyone who's watched this documentary is like up in arms for Jeffree at this point. Yeah, and this is a very clear reference to Jeffree. Like, I don't think it's like the one person that's not in your group anymore. It's giving like petty. So most people were like, this is obviously about Jeffree. And of course, Gabriel Zamora confirms this when he says, imagine standing a racist. I could never. And this is obviously, again, about Jeffree Star, which I'll get into some of Jeffree's allegations. But, okay, so far, how messy do we think this is gonna be?
10 times more messy what it is.
Also, what do you think of the fact that he does this on a brand trip?
That's That's a little, I feel like, irresponsible. Yeah, that it's like a brand trip.
They posted a picture while on a brand trip together. I feel like that's not, and the caption was not professional. Like, it definitely was not.
Like, it doesn't matter if I support or not support what is being said. I feel like if I were that brand, I would have been pissed.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that has nothing to do with the brand.
Especially with the amount of backlash they get in the coming days. Like, I would be pissed off.
Oh, yeah. I would drop them. Drop them.
Yeah. So, we get into I'll briefly explain Jeffree's scandals, countless scandals related to racism and cultural appropriation over many, many years. So there's a video compilation that's like 6 minutes long of him saying racial slurs. I'm not gonna play that, but that exists. He also once talked about jokingly splashing a black woman's face with battery acid to lighten her skin.
Oh!
Yes. He also, we'll get into this later, he is known to have hidden and befriended a child lover. I don't know how to say this without getting like flagged by YouTube. a bad person that likes kids too much. Anyways, and he's also gotten backlash for a lot of homophobic jokes, sexist jokes. A lot of this was during his MySpace era. He was very edgy back then. I mean, some of this is recent. It's not that, some of this is not that long ago. But a lot of this was like 2006. He was like 19, 21, around that age. And he basically garnered fans by being the most edgy and like hateful person that he could be. And then all of the hateful people were like flocking to him because he was like the only gay guy that they could like flock behind because he hated everyone that they hated. And it that's like the foundation of his fan base, right? Obviously it's changed over the years a lot, and like especially with his makeup brand and all of that stuff. But this is the epitome of the scandals, right, with Jeffree. And these have been coming up for years and years and years. So it's no surprise to anyone. But because of this docuseries, Gabriel Zamora's comment was not taken as positively as he thought it would be. So his new and old fans alike did not think the other 4 influencers should be talking because they weren't so squeaky clean themselves. And you know when fans get like busy, they really dig. They really dig.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeffree stans dug up past tweets from Nikita, Laura, and Gabriel, as well as like a photo from Manny, but he wasn't really that much a part of like the criticism. The one thing that he got criticized for was he had a snap or something of him in a Uber or a whatever they're called, a Lyft. And he was saying when your Uber driver doesn't speak English or something as like a way to like diss his Uber driver, I guess. Which is not polite at all. And also,
no,
like, no need to say it. Like, you could just think it, I guess. But he like publicly tweeted it, or not tweeted it, Snapchat storied it or whatever. But the other ones are a little bit more serious. So they were at this pool party for their brand trip, and the fans were releasing all of this shit that they found on Twitter. And a lot of Laura tweets were getting sent around, and they were not good. Let's take a look at some of these. All right, so we have 3 big ones that I thought would be good to look at. All right. Oh, my T is not connected to me. Yep. All right, we have tip for all Black people. If you pull your pants up, you can run from the police faster. Hashtag you're welcome.
Oh my god.
That's from 2012. Pretty sure no one thought that was acceptable in 2012, but, you know, whatever. And then she said, how do you blindfold a Chinese person? Put floss over their eyes. Hashtag dumb gook.
What?
Yeah. Also from 2012, I would like to point out.
But that hashtag, what?
I know. And then we have N-words in Paris. What I thought they couldn't afford to leave Compton. LOL.
Oh my god.
Somehow thinks that bleeping out the G's in the N-word makes it acceptable to type on Twitter. Unsure why. But yeah, Laura Lee's tweets were definitely very blatantly racist. Like, very blatant. There's no if, ands, or but about allusion to, like, they were very much straight up racist. And these are only 3 of them. There were dozens that were being sent around. And in response to this, she decided to private her Twitter. The problem with this is that all of these screenshots, no one could go and verify that she had actually sent them. So anything that got sent around, people were just assuming that she actually did it. There was no, like, need for verification at that point. So even if they were edited, like some of the other ones that, these were the real ones, but any of the other ones that were edited, she was basically stamping her name on those because of the the privacy that she put on her Twitter. And she went back and deleted a bunch of this stuff. So then it was like, oh man, you're guilty as hell. And this is before at all giving any type of apology or recognition that she understands what's going on. Like, it was bad. These tweets are so bad. And, yeah, so that's Laura Lee's situation. And then we have Gabriel Zamora's tweet. There was only one tweet that got passed around for him. It was this one. N-word had nothing better to do than take pictures with my #fake #glasses. The way he's saying it is not like in an insultory manner. He's doing it as like a bro way. Still not acceptable. But because of the fact that he was doing it in this way, he didn't get as much backlash, it seemed, from Laura Lee, which I kind of get. It's still bad. It still is bad. But Laura Lee's were very bad. They were really bad. Yeah. Like, geez Louise, that girl made a lot of bad decisions in 2012.
Yeah.
And then Nikita's tweets, I didn't get a picture of them. I was just kind of gonna describe them. But Nikita made a lot of jokes about, like, children are annoying, so I'm not surprised that they get, like, molested. Or, like, she was saying, like, a lot of stuff about kids. And she also was talking about, how she's so tan, she's black or something. And she's had a lot of issues over the years with blackfishing, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
And chat, just you understand. It's making yourself look a certain race. There's Asian fishing, there's black fishing. It's using either makeup, tanning, cosmetics, like surgery and stuff to make yourself look a race that you are not. So Nikita, as I showed in this picture here, let's put the players back up, that is not her skin tone. I will get a picture of Nikita's actual skin tone here. So I just close my dock.
Now I'm curious. I'm excited. No. I'm curious.
No. All right, Nikita Dragoon. Yeah, no, it looks fake as hell. All right, so come on, let me show.
I'm like so excited.
Come on. I'm getting all these fucking web. Oh, here's a good comparison picture. Let's do this one. Save. All right. There's the comparison for you.
Holy fuck, that's the same person?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She uses a lot of self-tanner. And she's worn braids and like braid wigs and stuff. And she's been called out for blackfishing a ton throughout her career. But the main gist of her call out wasn't blackfishing at this point in time. But I will say this is a big part of her. Yeah, at this point in time, she was mostly being called out for, like, I guess kind of blackfishing too, but not as much as it is now. Like, the left version does not look real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what is being pulled up, right? Everyone's getting the dirt pulled up on them by the Jeffree Star stands. And Gabriel is feeling really, really bad about Laura Lee's situation, because Laura Lee is definitely getting the brunt of the the criticism. Her tweets were really bad. Really bad. And so Gabriel decides that he will take his original tweet down. So he takes that down. And I think he also took down the racism one too. I'm not sure. But he did take the original one down. And days went on. They left the brand trip. And Manu MUA, so top left, this man right here. And along with eventually Laura and Nikita Dragon. But Manny was the main instigator. They started discussing with Gabriel that he should take the fall for everything. Because he's the one that posted the tweet. And that he should basically take the brunt of the criticism and the apologizing and all of that. And, well, Gabriel was like, no. Like, what? Obviously he did, like, he was hearing a lot of shit from all of his friends. Like, the 4 group, they were constantly, talking about Jeffree Star and, like, giving him the gossip and all of this shit. And while I don't think it's necessarily okay that he went public as, like, a group without, like, consulting them, I do think that they still should have to apologize for all of the other shit that came out about them. Maybe not for, like, the tweet, because they didn't, but they also liked the tweet. Like, he didn't just, like, tweet it and none of them saw it and didn't like it. They all saw it and all liked it. And they all just didn't read the caption. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. So, so he's like, I'm not gonna do that. But he did put out, a Notes app apology, as they call it. Let me get to that. And Notes app apologies, y'all, they are huge in the beauty guru community. At least they were back in the day, during this time period. We'll talk about the shift and how it ultimately shifted a lot of things in just the community of YouTube in general. But at this point, Notes app apologies were the acceptable thing to do. That, that it blew things over quickly. There was not a big loser or whatever it's called about it. But
yeah.
Let's get into the apology. So, pull this up on. Okay. I want to sincerely apologize to anyone I hurt with an old tweet of mine and want to apologize for having ever said that word to begin with. I regret having ever thought it was a word I could use. I want to apologize to Manny, Laura, and Nikita, as my first tweet that included the photo of us was never okayed by them. The photo was supposed to be funny, and I took it upon myself to tweet it with text they didn't know I was going to say. I acted out of emotion and pettiness, and it was solely my tweet and my words and no one else's. I now can see how that tweet came across as bullying, but no, that wasn't the intent, but can acknowledge how it's coming across like that. All I ask is that y'all don't send any hate to anyone, as my statements were solely mine. Most importantly, I want to apologize to the beauty community and my own social family. I'm upset with myself that I created negativity in the world that doesn't need any more hate. The beauty community is all about inclusivity, positivity, acceptance, and I didn't show that. My opinions are my own. Apologize to everyone I've offended. Personally apologize to NARS and Ipsy, and wanted to let y'all know that I take full responsibility and alone am accountable, so that's the brands.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he basically just talks about how grateful he is to all the people that support him and will give him a second chance, and then love Gabriel. So that's the statement that he puts out on Notes app or whatever it's called. And it does kind of do what Manny wanted, not fully, but it gives mostly the responsibility of everything over to get Gabriel. But this wasn't some small beauty community drama that could be solved with a little Notes app paragraph. This was way bigger than any other beauty community drama. It was 4 people collectively getting canceled by a lot of people. And because it was so big, that Notes app apology did not get any positive feedback. There was too much happening with all 4 of them, and the fact that the other player, Jeffree Star, was so big, and in tangent, Shane Dawson, who was doing a series with him and was now associated, it was too big. So
yeah,
Gabriel later would release another statement about everything. And it's in a video format. It's called My Truth. And it's talking about how unfair he felt the whole thing was, that his supposed friends wanted him to take the blame for something they all thought and talked about behind the scenes.
Damn!
Yeah.
Damn!
So,
okay, here we go. Ah!
Yeah, so right here I have thoughts. Should he have taken the blame since he was the one to post that without their consent? Or do you think that it was okay that he revealed their, behind-the-scenes gossip? Amongst the 4.
Well, I don't really think it was fair that he took the blame when they all had a part to play in it!
Yeah. Yeah.
So, no one is safe! Come on now!
Yeah. This video
it also depends on, did he talk about this with them? Or did he just come out of left field, blindside them, and be like, hey, and called them out?
I mean, I think he literally just tweeted that, bitch be bitter because we're better without him or something, and that was, the whole thing. He didn't really go into details. He didn't reveal that it was Jeffree Star. I mean, he kind of did, but he didn't outrightly reveal. I don't know. I feel like I could see their point of view if they didn't like the tweet. If they didn't agree with what he did. Yeah. And the fact that they kind of tried to be like, oh, I didn't read the caption. I just liked it because it's a picture with my friends. That's literally what they tried to put out there, as if Gabriel was the only person that had these opinions and feelings. So I can understand both sides of it. Because, I would be mad if, me and you, not that we do this, but if we were, talking shit about someone, and you, posted a picture of both of us and being like, fuck you, allusion to this person that we talk badly about, and, everyone knew that that's who we were talking about, I'd be like, girl, this is not for public, this is for private. We're privately talking.
Yeah.
But if I liked it and, agreed with it, and then I got backlash, and I was like, oh, wait, I didn't mean that. Now that's not good. I don't think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Gabriel revealing this whole thing, along with the video, it was fully uncut. It was, just him talking. It was him talking. It wasn't scripted. It was very different from any response that he'd had made as of yet. And he also included links to, the reason why he was wrong to say the N-word, and, educating his viewers as well as himself, and, what he read up on. And he included that all in the description. And that all led to this response having a much better, result. There was a lot less criticism with this.
Sounds better.
Yeah. It was a lot better. It also turned the criticism onto Manny because, he was trying to frame everything on Gabriel. And people were like, hello? No. So now Manny's getting the shit. And then 2 days later, so his video, My Truth, came out August 21st. And then 2 days after that, Manny responded with his own video titled My Reality Check. And this is where,
damn.
I know, what a video. The video titles in this entire thing are going to be so funny. So, My Reality Check, he acknowledged that he was in the wrong for not having taken accountability for his role in the original tweet situation. And he also described his feelings of regret of how his friendship with Jeffrey, like, ended up. So he's like trying to like establish, like, I don't know necessarily if he was trying to reestablish a relationship with Jeffrey, but he was basically trying to like apologize to Jeffrey for the way that their friendship ended. So his response was like, okay, not a lot of people like loved it. Like he didn't get like the positivity that Gabriel got, but it wasn't as bad as this next one. And this next one, we're going to watch a bit of a clip on it too. So, yes, I will. I might as well. I'm just going to share my screen with you in general. And then every time I do a clip, I'll just flip on over there. All right.
Yay.
Okay, and then let me make sure that this is capture the right stuff. Okay. Yes. Sick. Be full screen. Okay. Sick. All right. So let me give a little rundown first. So this is the infamous Laura Lee apology video that came out.
Oh boy.
And this is when the situation went way outside the initial audience. It left the beauty community completely. It became dubbed as the worst apology video, basically up until like the Logan Paul and then Colleen Ballinger stuff. Like it's known as one of the worst alongside those two. And those two are pretty bad. Memes, parodies were coming out. PewDiePie reacted to this video and criticized it and made fun of it. There were a ton of people reacting to this video. And there are a ton of memes that have been made from this. I have seen countless people use her crying face as reaction GIFs. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, there she is. But yeah, this whole, like, video that we're not going to watch all of it, but I want to watch a little bits and pieces that so I can show you just how like how it is framed, how everything's going down.
Yeah,
it gets a lot of criticism. It's been deleted, so this is a re-upload, and it has some interesting captions. We'll keep them on, they're kind of funny. Let's take a gander. Let me make sure the audio is gonna be on here too. All right.
I want to talk to you guys in this video. It's been so hard. If it was possible. It was hard. It's probably the hardest things I've ever done. I'm so sorry. Things that were
Oh, there we go. This is I've seen a lot of GIFs of this particular.
that I can prove to you guys that I'm not that girl. I love you guys so much. And whenever I see I disappointed you, it just breaks my heart into a million pieces.
So this is just 5 minutes of her crying.
This doesn't even look like real tears. Like, what the fuck?
There's not a single tear coming out of her eyeball at like any point. I'm like, there's no tears.
Yeah, what? No wonder why she was a meme.
Yeah, so a lot of people were like, what the fuck is this? Not a good response. I do want to see if there's a clip of PewDiePie reacting to it, because it's so
Yes! Show me.
I fucking loved... Oh yeah, he said, there we go.
This apology video, it's an 8.5. I know I just said it was the
Laura Lee, okay.
Racist. There
Okay, here.
is no tear there. The video has just started off. If you want to like wipe a tear, you can start the video at any point. This is an amateur move. What you want to do is that you want to make sure you get to the point of the tear break, then you hit record. You can't just, you know what?
Pause.
What is this? Like, 12 minutes in, she said absolutely nothing at all, but rubbing her face in strange way and fake wipe tears. This is good.
What's his
this
rating?
Is what I meant with YT Martin's apology video wasn't perfect. What was the repercussion here? Well, Lara Lee was celebrating that she got 5 million subscribers with a hamburger saying 5.
Oh yeah, she missed 5 million.
I'm confused. On YouTube it says
yeah, she lost like 0.6 million.
This is very confusing. Yeah, about
Damn.
Boy,
do I have news for you.
I think that's really the reason why we got this reaction.
He got a 7?
It's pretty good. It hits most of the points that I brought up earlier.
Oh, a 7 for worst. Rating for badly. Okay. Yeah. So that's PewDiePie's reaction to Laura Lee's interesting apology video. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's bad. It was bad. A McDonald's burger right now. Seeing the McDonald's burgers on the bed, man. Got you hyped for McDonald's? That's crazy.
I mean, honestly though, like
so Laura Lee's apology was not taken well, as I have said many a time, and as we could tell, very easily see in that video. I have a cough.
Uh-oh.
Disgusting.
Sero needs to drink water.
Ugh, disgusting. No, my lungs were just full of crap. Ugh.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Ew.
Sick. I'm sorry. Okay, so.
Oh, yucky.
Nikita, what was her response? She posted a Snapchat story. She, do I have that one? I don't think I do. But she basically was just like, I take responsibility for my past tweets. She also had a bit of a better reception because of the age that she tweeted those things. Nikita was 15 when she tweeted those things. And she also was, because Nikita is a trans woman, so at that point in time, Nikita was still living as a boy in Virginia and was a little child, which doesn't excuse saying horrible, awful things. Like, I will say, just because you're a kid doesn't mean that it's okay, but it did give her a little leeway with the audience, with the viewers. So her apology was more accepted and just kind of like given a little bit more grace than the other adults in the situation, which I can kind of understand. I also think that most of the stuff she said wasn't like as bad as some of the other stuff that was said. It was still bad, but it wasn't like irreparable. But then we get into her later life where she just blackfishes out left and right, and then that's a different story. But in this particular situation, it's more accepted by the community. So that is all of the responses, and then we get into the fallout. So Laura Lee and Manny MUA, they both took extended breaks from the internet. And by extended, I mean they left for a month, for about a month.
Damn.
And then Laura Lee came back to her YouTube channel, and Manny MUA attempted to hop on the docu-series train and make one about his life, but that was cut off after the first episode because people were very obviously like, you're copying Shane Dawson, ew, like, you're awful. So like that docuseries did not happen. It was only one episode. Laura's comeback was not well received. She did have another apology video apologizing for her initial apology video, which I think is so funny. But people couldn't really believe that she's changed that much because it's literally only been a month. Like, it's only been a month. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's not like you could just, like, change your whole outlook on life or on an apology video, I guess, in just a little, under or a little over a month. But, whatever. We'll move on. Nikita didn't face any backlash for this particularly, but continued to be called out for racist shit and problematic behavior in the years to come. So it's not like she fully escaped, just didn't get any consequences for this particular incident. Gabriel Zamora, on the other hand, gained a lot of growth and recognition in the community, which is very surprising since he was the whole reason that this situation began with his tweet about bitches be bitter, you know? Like, I think it's crazy that out of everyone, he's the one that came out of this kind of okay. He grew a lot. He gained a lot of followers and subscribers, and he gained a lot of respect in the community for, like, apologizing and for, like, calling his friends out for trying to, like, throw him under the bus.
Damn.
And yeah, so he gained a lot. Laura lost her Morphe brushes discount code. She also lost her deal with Ulta. She was supposed to be featured in Ulta for her new brand, Laura Lee Los Angeles. And she got dropped.
Oh,
so that's a lot of money lost right there, just those two. Both of them lost their 5 million subscriber milestone. So Manny and Laura both lost their 5 million subscribers, like, milestone. So, like, they were back down to 4 whatever million. Laura lost 300,000 subscribers in a week. So 300,000 people unsubscribed to her YouTube channel in a week. I will say that over the years since this incident, because you got to remember, this is 2017, 2018. Like, this was a while ago. So over the years, they've basically gotten back to where they were, but they, like, just in terms of subscribers, they still have pretty low numbers compared to what they used to have in, like, 2016, 2017, when they were all friends and collaborating. But Laura and Manny have kept a really close friendship. They have a podcast together. They stay out of drama for the most part, and seemingly continue to better themselves every day. Gabriel Zamora has his own channel, and he continues to make videos. Gets into a lot of drama, though. We'll see him again. We'll see him again in part 2.
Oh, okay.
And Nikita Dragon is still doing her shit, living her life, getting called out for blackfishing. Like, that's pretty much it. And Jeffree Star, we'll get into him later too. So overall, this Dramageddon, while it was full of the tea and the goss, it's gonna seem a lot less important once we get into the other ones. But this is the beginning. This is the beginning of Dramageddon. So this is, like, the first big one. It's never been, like, a huge thing for a whole group to be canceled in this way and be rallied around in this way. And so it's the foundations of what drama, cancel culture eventually became in the beauty community as the years went on. So let's move on to part 2. This one, okay, there are other members of the player group, but
okay,
I'm just going to talk about the main 2 that we haven't been introduced yet. Introduced to yet, because the other ones are hiding. We'll get into those in part 3. But they're there.
Hiding, okay.
Just know that there's hidden figures behind some of this shit. There's things going on in the background. So, we have Tati Westbrook. this picture of James Charles kills me. And James Charles.
Oh boy.
So, James Charles, very problematic leading up to this whole point. Like, this whole situation. Was getting into countless dramas. 1, he photoshopped his high school photos and tried to pretend that they were in fact like just a, what are they called? Ring light. He brought a ring light to his senior photos, and that's why they were so beautiful. And then they come out to be photoshopped. And those photos were like the whole reason that he gained popularity so quickly in the beginning as well, because that's like they went viral. And then we have weirdly making the Arianators mad. So Ariana Grande fans, because he like called her out for something. Like he was just like calling out big names as this tiny little guy that had like no platform yet. Very weird behavior. And then we get to this tweet, which I remember this coming out. I remember this happening, and I remember hearing about the responses to this. James Charles tweeted, 2017, I can't believe we're going to Africa today. OMG, what if we get Ebola? James, we're fine. We could have gotten it at Chipotle last year.
Oh my god.
Do you remember this at all, the Ebola tweet?
No, I don't.
I remember it. This was when like the Ebola scare, whatever you want to call it, was like trending everywhere. And
I remember like Ebola, but not this tweet.
Yeah. And so this tweet was in reference, his school was taking a trip to South Africa. And they were going like soon. And he tweeted this like on the way there. And then he basically like apologized for it. And then he also he called Africa a country. And like he was just, and every step that he made, he sounded so ignorant. I mean, he was a kid at this time. He was in high school.
But still
he was an influencer, and he was not making good decisions. So we'll get into more of his little scandals as we go along, but those were the big ones that he was already getting to at the very beginning of his career. And then we got Tati Westbrook, who is older, more professional in the community for a longer time, not in a lot of drama ever. She's well respected in the community, trustworthy, seen as unbiased for reviews and stuff. So we have these two very different people. Now, these two people shared a very close relationship. Tati was seen as a mentor, even like a motherly figure to James. And they met when James was 17 and Tati was in her 30s. Which, not inherently wrong, but a little weird to become close friends with a teenager when you're in your 30s, I think. A little weird. Just a little bit. Yeah, but nothing like predatory there. It's more like she was mothering him in a way, which gets interesting later when we talk about Tati and her call out of James Charles's mother. Oh, man. Yeah. So they did a lot of collaborations on both their YouTube channels. James even did Tati's wedding makeup on her wedding day. Like, they were very close. And when they first became friends, Tati was the bigger creator. She supported him a ton in his early, like, months, years, however long there, before he became big. Because he did grow quite rapidly. But in the beginning, she was the bigger creator. So eventually he did outgrow her in followers, subscribers, and ultimately landed his role as the first male cover girl, which was a big thing that I remember happening. That. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was on Ellen, maybe, for that. I think so. Yeah.
Probably.
So he obviously is getting rapidly big compared to Tati. But she never spoke of anything but being proud of him during all of that. She was always like, I'm so proud of him. Like, I'm so glad that I got to be a part of his journey. And like, she was very much proud mother vibes. So we got a bunch of stuff leading up to Dramageddon 2. So let's dive into like some months before then. So Tati has a vitamin brand called Halo that she launched like months before.
That's a fun name.
Yeah. Months before this whole thing goes down. And she did gain a little criticism, like, why are you a makeup guru selling vitamins kind of vibes. But it wasn't like too big.
I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, it's beauty. It's beauty care. Like, vitamins help your skin, your hair. Like, I don't know what kind. Here, let me see what kind of vitamins. Halo Beauty products.
Oh, it's still a thing?
Yep. Hair, skin, and nail boosters. Skin boosters, body and brain booster.
Yeah, I feel like that's on brand.
Yeah, no. Yeah, skin and nails, skin, body and brain, like all of this. It's not like she's making like sleep meds or like probiotics. Like, it's very much beauty-centered vitamins. So it's not that weird. But she did receive like a little bit of backlash. Not much, but a little bit. And it seems to be still going well. Like, she still has it up. It's not like, and it's preservative free, animal cruelty free,
soy free, gluten free,
yeah,
sugar free, vegan.
Yeah. Very much sustainable brand. Like, I think her packaging is also that one's interesting. I do want to know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, she's got a bunch of video testimonies on here.
They're kind of expensive.
Huh?
They're kind of some of it is expensive.
They're expensive. Yeah. And she has full ingredient lists too.
Interesting.
That's good.
I want to know like what a doctor, because you know how there's like people will do stuff on like TikTok now, and there's like doctors that will like review things and tell you if it's like actually good for you or if it's like not, or if it's just like
reviews Halo Beauty vitamins.
Ooh. Tea.
Hey guys, my name is Kenna and welcome back to my YouTube channel. On a daily basis, and I'm just going to compare the amounts of vitamins present in
overall opinion. There we go.
A lot of the active ingredients are not at a concentration that the clinical trials were done at, so it's hard to compare if it'll be as effective. Personally, I take a multivitamin, and then I also take astaxanthin, the 4 milligrams per day, and then I also do take a ceramide complex that contains 350 milligrams of phytoceramides. And I would say those are the two ingredients that have the most human clinical data behind them as far as their effectiveness, and especially with those higher doses. But if you are looking to, try out this product, it does have a lot of different ingredients that have potential to help with all of those factors for the skin. So I think if you're not the kind of person that wants to take like a bunch of different supplements and
so she's saying it's not completely bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Diving into Halo.
More with it.
Yeah. Halo Beauty. It's still. Oh my gosh, Hiram. I love Hiram. Yeah. So that's
still a thing. Yeah.
That happened. Still a thing. And then James Charles went on a sister tour, as he calls it. It had meet and greets, makeup stuff, singing, etc. Now, the only way to get a meet and greet was to pay $500, which got a lot of backlash. The pricing got a lot of backlash. People were like,
yeah.
For at this point, a YouTube influencer that didn't even have like a palette or like anything, like they were just.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, that makes more sense.
I don't think he had a palette yet. Let me see. When did his Morphe palette come out?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't really follow anything of him. I don't know.
Release date. That was November 13th, 2018. Oh, okay. So his no. Let me see when the sister tour was.
You're like, wait a second, we gotta
Sister
fact check here.
Tour. $500 VIP. That was after. So the sister tour was after his palette. Okay.
Still, 500 is a lot.
That's still a lot. That's still a lot.
Yeah, no, that's still a lot. A lot, yeah.
Especially during like 2017. Like if it was today, maybe like prices have gone up and everything. Like I wouldn't be surprised, but $500 in 2018 for a meet and greet, it's a little weird. And he.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, no, 100%.
Some people were
insane.
Like, I could go to a Beyonce concert for cheaper than this, and people were like up in arms about it.
Really?
Yeah. I guess. I mean,
I guess I'm used to today's concert prices.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we have to frame it from like 2018 perspective because it's very much way different now. Like, concert tickets are so expensive now. They're so expensive.
It's so bad. What I just paid to see Stray Kids, and I wasn't even like super close. Oh god.
Yeah.
Horrible. Horrible money. Horrible wallet.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I got an EP for all of a sudden. Okay, so he did receive backlash, and then James tried to come back and defend himself, saying that it was priced this way because he wanted to be a more like intimate group to meet up with and hang out with, so he could actually like spend time with everyone. Which I like the sentiment, I guess, but 500's a lot, buddy. Especially because his viewership is all really young. Like, they're teenagers, sometimes kids. Like, kind of have to adjust the pricing, I think, for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so ultimately, this got the sister tour changed, and they had like tier rankings of VIP. So you could do like $99 for like the meet and greet, but you just wouldn't get all the other like VIP perks. So they did adjust it, but like that kind of also all was happening right before this. And then after that point, there was like a general consensus that James was getting like a big head, and that's why he thought that like $500 was worth meeting with him.
Yeah.
And then we get into some more drama. So, this tweet right here. James Charles got into some petty drama with Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I did not know that.
I didn't know this either, actually. So Merlene Estelle, who is a veteran in the beauty community and owns a beauty brand and like has all of that experience, she was asked by Netflix to do a documentary about, not about being a beauty guru or about the beauty community or beauty space. It was about like, I think it was like about like makeup dupes. Like, in terms of, you know, like how there's like cheaper brands for the same exact makeup versus like the expensive one with the label on it.
Oh,
like that shit.
Yeah,
and like the
yeah,
beauty like brand community, I guess.
Yeah.
And when this happened, he did not have his own like brand. I don't know if he even has his own brand. He has a Morphe palette, but that's not his own brand. That's someone else using his ideas or his image in their brand. So he doesn't own his own brand. He had no experience with that. But he went on to quote tweet Marlena Stell's announcement that she was filming this documentary for Netflix, saying, "This woman knows nothing about the industry other than blaming her bad business decisions and personal issues on influencers at Netflix. This is absurd, and I'd love to get in a room together to show you the non-biased outline I've already made on this subject that documents all sides." So he directly adds Netflix, quote tweets Marlena Stell, who is talking about her excitement for a documentary that she's filming with Netflix, and is like, "I would be a better choice. I should be the star of your documentary." And obviously this was like, people were like, "You are big-headed. This is like not it, James."
How old was he at this point?
This would have been, let's see.
Because I could see
Charles
somebody young like that getting a big head.
Yeah.
You know?
He would have been 19 or 20. He would have been 19 or 20.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Especially because he grew in like fame so quickly, and he's a young kid. There definitely is like understandability about why he got such a big head, but it definitely did not look good for his like his brand or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so also during this time the Morphe palette came out, which he called the best palette ever created.
Of course.
Yeah. And he also, so people were buying his palette, right? And you know those makeup videos where they like buy the new thing and then they like destroy the palette, and like it's a video like that they post on like YouTube or whatever of them just like destroying the palette. Not like in a like but like taking the colors out with a knife and like making it into powder and like that whole thing.
Yeah.
He started replying and tweeting about those things and being so mad and saying like, "You are being so disrespectful to all the people that wanted this palette and couldn't get it. How dare you destroy this palette?" Like, he was so mad about it. He was so mad, and people were like, "Y'all, he was not okay." He was not having a good time during this time. There's a lot of people that were like, "Dude, you need to chill out, bring it down a notch." Especially because like, if someone pays for your product, it's theirs. They can do whatever they want with it. So you have no reason to like start replying and shit. But yeah, so that whole thing happens, and then, you know, this overall, all of these things I've said, all of this happened over months before Dramageddon starts, and this all gives people a really bad look for James in the public eye. Like, he doesn't look good. He looks egotistical. He looks really like immature. He looks unprofessional. You know, all of these different things. And of course, he is a kid. I mean, he's 19. He's a kid, basically. So, like, it's kind of understandable for him to be this way, but overall, the public is like, "Ew, why are you acting this way? Like, grow up." So, then we get into Coachella of April 2019. And this is where things get real. So, James has been talking to this guy named Gage, and he flies him out to go to Coachella with him and all his friends, and he you know, has him out with him. There's pictures being taken, and people start asking like, "Ooh, is this your boyfriend?" And he comes out and says, "No, I'm single. This boy's a scammer, a liar, and he scammed me out of Coachella tickets. And then this boy, Gage, he comes and responds and says, within a video of his own, about how he was very clear from the beginning with James that he wasn't gay, that he was only curious and questioning his sexuality, but he wasn't sure yet. And when James invited him out there, Gage was like feeling a lot of pressure from James to make up his mind about his sexuality before he was ready. So that's his perspective of the situation. And then James obviously was just calling him a scammer and a liar. And because of this situation, James felt like there was a dark cloud over his first week at Coachella. So he decides to figure out a way for his friends to go to week 2 of Coachella. So he gets, he's able to secure some VIP tickets, which those are the tickets that you pay for. So those are ones that are like anyone can get. They're more expensive, obviously, but they're still like purchasable by the public. And they're not super private, but they do have like private areas that you can go to, which gives a little bit more privacy, but not a whole lot. And he claims, now, I'm not going to say whether one is right or the other. I'll just give you the evidence and we'll discuss. So he claims that the VIP section was not safe for him. So he texted, ring-a-ding-ding, we have a repeat offender, Nikita Dragon. So Nikita Dragon is a big James Charles supporter. In every scandal, she's always in his corner, always commenting, always tweeting, always making videos, being like, James Charles is not this, not that, like, he's a good person, blah, 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 blah. And they are really good friends. So he texts her and is like, hey, actually, I have the text. I can read the text. He says, babe, can you do me a favor and text your Sugar Bear person and ask if they have any extra artist passes for this weekend? And that Al's story, I'm in VIP and I'm getting attacked. Need help, LOL. And then Nikita responds, yeah, of course, 2 secs. And then she later responds, they said, yes, can I give him your number? And then he's, OMG, yes. Thank you so much. So artist tickets, artist passes, are passes given to you by a brand. And there are artist-specific areas, so it's way more private than a VIP because it's only, like, influencers, celebrities that get passes from, you know.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a lot more selective, exclusive, not, like, if you're going to be with people that are also in the same boat as you, like being influencers or celebrities. So it's a lot more safe for an influencer who is, you know, really popular. So I don't know. There's no, like, evidence one way or another whether he was being attacked or, like, you know, courted by his fans or whatever. I wouldn't put it past that because, like, fans do get crazy sometimes. Like, people don't necessarily respect people's space if they're influencers or celebrities. They just kind of, like, look at them as, like, pariahs. But, yeah, so I don't necessarily think that's, like, that crazy to think is true, but there's some weird stuff going on with the brand deal stuff. So, Sugar Bear is a company many influencers are sponsored by, and it is a vitamin company.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No.
So, I do have the video. Let me pull it up. We'll watch it here. All right, so
I also want to give a quick shout out to Sugar Bear Hair. I met their team weekend 1 at Coachella, and they really helped me and my friends out with sister security because it was crazy. You guys probably already know about their iconic hair vitamins, but they just came out with brand new vegan sleep vitamins. And first of all, Tastes so bomb. But most importantly, I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety recently, and it always comes late at night when I'm laying in bed thinking, which is not fun or fresh. So I've been taking these 30 minutes before bed, and they've been really, really helping. So if you guys want to check them out, you can swipe up.
So that's the story that he had to do for him to be able to have that artist pass. What are your thoughts? Do you think that video was like really, really bad? Like, do you think that... I will say Tati was not happy about this video.
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand why she wasn't happy. She probably felt betrayed. Mm-hmm. I understand from the, like, okay, so the video itself as an ad, I don't think it's, like, the best ad in the world, and I don't think it's, like the worst ad in the world. I think it's just a simple, like, small short ad. It wasn't even, like, that long.
Yeah, like,
yeah. And, like, he made it very clear in the thing. Like, I feel like he made it, like, even without you telling me background, I feel like he made it clear in the thing that, like, they helped him get passes as an artist. Yeah. Because he was dealing with a lot. Like, he literally said that in it. And I'm just kind of like, I get it from that point of view. Like, I understand why she'd be upset and feel betrayed, but at the same time, like, it wasn't
that was nothing. That was literally nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing, and, like, it's not like he dissed her brand or anything. I feel like, as somebody who's been in the space for such a long time, I feel like, should have at least understood from, like, the point of view of, like, needing that extra security, basically. You know what I mean? So, like, I understand, like, he's a problematic person, don't get me wrong, but I actually don't really think that was problematic at all.
That's what I'm saying! And the fact that I'm gonna get into how this one moment snowballed into something so big, and it was all because of this video. It's crazy to me.
That is crazy. Like, I don't think it's
that like, that video was literally nothing. Like, it was nothing. Like,
it was nothing.
He wasn't even, like, hyping it up that much. Like, he was being, like, very, like, quick and precise about it because he just had to do what he had to do. And, yeah, I mean...
Yeah. That... Oh, my God. Yeah. That's so stupid.
Well, let me... see if I... Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. So he makes this video. And this is where we get differences in stories. So Tati said that James didn't contact her until after he posted the story, but James says he let her know beforehand. So those are some discrepancies there. But regardless, James's response to Tati, in terms of text message after the story had been posted, she felt that he was just doing damage control about the situation rather than actually caring about her feelings and about her brand. And I'm going to show you, probably not all of it, but a little bit about her response to this. She got on Instagram, made a video about her distress over the situation. Let's listen.
Guys, who is having a crappy day? Raise your hand right now. I just wanted to hop on. I don't even really know why. I never get in these moods to just like vent or do a rant or anything like that, but I'm literally sitting here in my studio like I can't film. And this never happens to me, where I feel like I'm here, I know what I should be doing, I should be working, I should film, and I just can't because I'm stressed out and I feel really lost, and I feel in my community especially, like I feel really lonely. You know, friends should support one another. That's how it should be. And when you do so much for people in your life and they not only don't return the favor, but they just don't even see you, like I get it. I just so upset. I feel really used, and that's the bad part of Hollywood. Welcome to show business. Everybody says
sorry, that gets me. Oh, welcome to show business.
To get ahead, and I have had about enough. It's not right. I'm just gonna stay in my lane.
Yeah, so she went on Instagram and cried her eyes out. Which I can understand why she's upset. I really do understand. I just think she blows it way out of proportion.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. And I'm also kind of like, did they even talk about this behind the scenes privately?
I don't know. I mean, I know they do after the fact, but like, I don't know before this whole thing happens. Like,
did she just put her emotions straight to social media, or did she even try to tell him how she felt about it beforehand?
It seems like she just did it like on a whim.
Yeah, that's like the first thing that pops to my mind. If I was in that situation, I would have confronted the person first.
Yeah.
Like, that just, like, the human side of it, that just seems like what you should do. Like, I know these influencers, I feel like 8 out of 10 times, that is not what their first instinct is.
Yeah.
Not saying, like, anything. I think she's, like, well, I don't know if she's a good person or not, IRL, but she seems
like a really genuine person.
Like, yeah.
And, like, even that video, like, that was way different from Laura Lee's crying video. Like, she seemed genuinely upset.
Yeah. Yeah. But then it's also, like, did you try to reach out to the person that upset you at all?
Exactly.
And talk about this and try to work it out? Or did you just go straight online? Because, like, that just gives me early 2000s, middle school, high school.
Yeah, like, and you have to remember, she's, like, in her 30s, and he's, like, 19, 20.
Yeah, that's what makes it even crazier to me. Like, him doing something like that at his age would make a little bit more sense, but, like, for her, I feel like it's a little, like, I understand being really upset about it. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I probably would have been hurt too. But again, like, there's a difference between going to the person and talking about it and being like, hey, like, I understand you did this for that, but it did, like, upset me. I feel like I've done all this for you and that this was just a slap in the face. And now if that person were to say, like, ignore you or something, and the only way you could, like, actually get their attention is by doing something like that, that's different, you know? Than, like, just going, and who knows, maybe she did try to talk to him, I don't know, but that's not the vibe I get now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she did not. Her and her husband ignored any apologies he tried to make to them. Like, he tried to make several, and they just ignored all of them. Yeah.
Really? Yeah. That's kind of bullshit. That's immature for a 30-year-old, okay?
Yeah.
That is very immature for a 30-year-old. With her own business.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the plot thickens.
And I don't like James Charles, but that is very immature for a 30-year-old to do.
Yeah. So, I wanted to see if I could find, like, the best clips from her video of eventually, but I can't. I'll hop around some areas of the video because it really has some great moments. Okay. So, let me scroll back to where I was. Okay, yeah. So, James tried to reach out, like I said, to Tati and her husband, but they ignored him. He later went on to post a public apology titled Tati. And it's good to know at this point, he was, like, kind of, like, Oh wait, no, this isn't Tati, is it? Let me see. Time out. No, Tati is after this. Yeah. So he posted a public apology on Instagram. Yeah, right here. I want to publicly apologize to my close friend Tati. She has been like a mother to me since my first days in this industry and has given me more love, support, resources, and advice than I could ever ask for. This weekend, I did an Instagram story for sleep vitamins that I've been taking because the brand helped me with security when the crowd around me at Coachella became unsafe. I did not accept any money for the post. As most of you know, Tati has a vitamin brand which I take on a daily basis, but in the moment, I did not think about the competition, which was a major oversight. I've supported Tati both online and off, like she has done for me, and am devastated that I hurt someone that I truly love and have endless respect for. So, what do we think about that apology, Lila?
Honestly, like,
it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I do. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I feel like, yeah, it probably was an oversight on.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he just needed
James's
security.
part.
Like,
yeah,
he was in a situation, he needed security, he didn't, like, have a break. Like, it's not like, it's also important to, like, point out that Tati wasn't paying anyone to, like, give her, like, stories like that so that they could get artists and, like, tickets. Like, he couldn't have asked her for it. Like,
yeah.
The only brand he had a connection to was his bestie Nikita's brand hookup, Sugar. What the fuck are they called? Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear hair.
Yeah.
So it's not like, no. I think he handled it way better than she did initially, and then it gets, like, really fucked up and messed up, and then it devolves. But, like, initially, I think he was being way more mature than she was, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. As of at this point in time, yeah.
Yeah, we are not quite to the other parts yet. Yeah.
Okay.
So, funnily enough, we have another reappearance from Gabriel Zamora. So, he also hops in on this train of drama and basically calls out Tati for alluding to James without directly, like, calling him out. And, like, if she wants to call him out, she has to, like, do it directly if she wants to say shit. And she took that to heart. So, on May 10th, 2019, she even included Gabriel Zamora's, like, clip of his response in there to, like, be like, yes, I'm gonna respond, Gabriel. And May 10th, 2019, she releases Bye Sister. Now deleted.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Bye,
I'd like
Sister.
I'd like to say real quick.
Yes.
I would be so uncomfortable if I was Gabriel and, like, what I said to her in confidence was, like, posted for the world to see.
Oh, no. He posted that on his channel to be like...
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
okay.
He posted it on his... He was doing, like, a get ready with me and just, like, gabbing. And then during all that, he was, like, calling Tati out. Like, so he was fully inserting himself into the drama, yeah. Gabriel was not telling her this in confidence.
I was like, I would not want to be dragged in like that.
Yeah, no. Okay, so... Chill? Okay. So, let me get this ready. Alright, so this is Bye Sister. This is 40 minutes long. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I just want to skip around. I'm going to see if anyone has some timestamps here. Because there's some really great shit in here. I don't see any.
Why did she delete it?
I'll get into that. That's a bit of a big one. I'll get into it later, but it's crazy. It's crazy. So, so this is...
Check in with yourself and really think about, like, is this really, like, a thing? Because if not, you're going to be sitting on the internet crying over vitamins when things are really going on around the world. But I'm not one to tell you how to feel, but, you know, like vitamins.
So if you're gonna go on the internet and cry and heavily imply that there's a horrible human being and everybody can get what it is, girl, sit on the internet and talk about it then.
So that's how she starts it.
Welcome to today's video. Obviously, from the title, you know that this is going to be intense, different, and this is absolutely not a video I ever thought in a million years that I would be making. But I feel after a lot of thought that it's necessary for me to have a chat with you guys. I feel when you put aspects of your life out online that at some point, separate issue with the vault and that whole thing, had an exclusive with him when it came to my vitamins.
Oh yeah, okay.
Really
there we go.
Offensive was the insinuation that my relationship with James Charles was transactional.
This video quality sucks.
Crazy to think that I had an exclusive with him when it came to my vitamins. And for someone that I helped when no one would, asking for absolutely nothing in return, never asking for a payback, never asking for a dime, any of the deals that were structured, if anyone ever offered a kickback, we'd say no, put it in James's pocket, help James, help him. You know, anytime I had an opportunity to help him make money, I would. If I could give him advice, I did. If he needed a safe landing, I was here. I mean, even to the point of putting myself at risk, business-wise, you know, I had him here not too long ago. Like, this was when a lot of scandal was happening in the community, and he came over to my house. It was really, really late at night, and he was super upset, and he's like, I can't sleep. I feel so upset. I don't know what to do. I'm so stressed out. Oh my God, what do I do? And it had to do with his Morphe deal, because the percentage they were offering him was not great, to be honest. And at the time, I personally felt that he deserved more.
Yeah, so a comment on this. Her and her husband I think must be like a contract lawyer or something, because he helped James do so many like contracts and deals with like companies and brands and like get him better deals and shit.
Dang.
So a lot of like her anger, I think, stems from like how much they helped him like succeed and the fact that she feels like he didn't help as much.
Yeah.
With like the vitamin ad, I guess. Okay, yeah. There's 5 minutes of this video that outweigh all of the other minutes somehow. And the way that people react to this video. I just don't know where it starts though.
Oh.
Let me see.
You know what happened. You know about the coordinated event that happened. You were with me. You know what I went through to bring everything to life. Overshare your finances with everybody. You know, I tell you guys, like, I can't be bought in any situation. I would have left. A lot of people are like, what was he supposed to do? It's dangerous. It's like, leave, go home. It's a couple days of your life.
So she wanted him to leave Coachella instead of get a brand deal from the vitamin company.
But he already spent all that money.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, he got VIP tickets, so he paid for those. And then...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Where is this? Where is it?
Technology.
Is it at the end?
And let me also share that when I do reach the level of success that I hope to with him, I don't want my career that I've built for 8 years.
Is it in here?
And somehow you're the victim. You know, it's really disgusting.
Okay, yeah, this is it.
This all that I finally have had enough. The last phone conversation that James Charles and I had, he said some things telling me about a situation that happened in Seattle at my birthday, and it literally made me want to vomit. Oh my God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim. You know, it's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality, especially when they are still, you know, emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out. You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions. You're threatening to ruin them. You're threatening to embarrass them. And you're doing that to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight. And you know what? That's not okay. That behavior's not okay. Whether you're a woman, a man, gay, straight, bi, whatever sexual orientation you are, that is your personal call, and it is not someone else's to take. It's not someone else's to play with. It's not someone else's to mess with. And how dare you laugh about it and make meme after meme and retweet and this and that and I love straight boys, and make it a joke. Because this behavior is not normal, it's not okay. Cracking someone's sexuality is not an escape room. This is shit that will follow them for the rest of their lives. And you need someone to tell you to stop it. And that's exactly what I did in your kitchen in front of Gabriel Zamora. So I'm really shocked, Gabriel, that you really don't care about this at all and what is happening.
It's getting
You're totally
spicy.
complicit with the situation, obviously, with the video that you made. All right, I'm pissed. I literally, eye to eye, had enough respect for you and love for you and care for you to tell you to go and get some help. I told you that this was not good and that you could have your career completely destroyed. His parents came to visit. They had dinner over at my house and they were lovely. And you guys...
Is this when she calls out his mom?
Loved meeting his parents. I was shocked that James even then was saying to his dad that every man is a little bit gay and that there's no such thing as a straight man. And, his dad's like, you're wrong, James, you're wrong. If someone who is very masculine and has been with women decides that they're bisexual, that they want to explore, that's fine, like, so be it. But again, it's just like, it's not yours to take. So talking about that at the dinner table with his parents was kind of weird. Him talking explicitly about sex and things that he would like to do. And I was just like, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I am used to this around, everyone else, but not his parents. Like, I thought around his parents that he would not behave this way. Like, it was just like, no big deal. Like, sucking dick and cock. Like, I'm just like, oh my God.
That audio became a meme. That audio is everywhere.
Dinner. And
I'm sure.
Excuses for you.
Yeah.
Ben. You were talking in detail about things you wanted to do to the waiter. And when I said, James,
oh yeah, this waiter is important. I'll talk about him.
So freaking gross. And you said that in front of my family.
Yeah, so he said, that's all I really wanted to show you was this part. And I'll explain the waiter part right now.
Okay.
I'm out. So, where is it? Yes, so the waiter she's talking about, that's Sam. We'll talk a bit about him later. But he basically says he can, do anything with, he can sexualize a male server at a restaurant because he's a celebrity. That's what he said.
Oh.
And, yeah. So Sam did come out later. We'll talk about it after we get through this little section of the video, but he does come out and talks about his experience with James at that restaurant. So, yeah. So, the video went in depth about her relationship with James and about her hurt over the vitamin situation. Like I said, her and her husband helped him a lot with things behind the scenes, like contracts, deals, promoting him and his products. And even when James was in scandal, she stayed loyal to him. So she thought she deserved, a similar amount of loyalty. And she also reveals that she's been hearing things from people. This is important for later. Like I said, the secrets, the secret people behind the drama, they're in the shadows right now.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. You did say there were secret people.
So she's hearing things from people, is what she says. And she also claims that she couldn't support James any longer with his big ego. It was too big. She couldn't help him anymore. And so 5 minutes of that 40-minute video is about his sexual misconduct. And that became the main takeaway from this video for most people.
Understandable.
Yeah, because it's the most serious part. The vitamins, who cares? Yeah. Sexual misconduct, that's pretty bad. So she points out him using his fame to manipulate young men, aka the waiter, Sam, the server. And then all of this that she's talking about with like the manipulating straight men and trying to turn straight men gay and all of this stuff, kind of put stock to the Gage situation, the guy that he brought to Coachella.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were like, this guy Gage probably was telling the truth then.
Yeah.
This is a little weird. And yeah, she also calls out James's mom later in the video, I think. I think it's later. It might have been like right after this, I don't know. But she calls his mom out because she was on after like the criticism. She was on like Twitter and Instagram responding to people that were like hating on her son, and she was like not really responding like in a way that would be seen as like professional for her son's brand. But you can kind of understand a mother is defending her son, like it's not too crazy. But
yeah,
Tati calls James's mom inattentive, like that she's a bad mother, that she's inattentive. And yeah, and that was pretty much it in terms of like, yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. Like to call out someone's mother as being a bad mother, because
that's crazy.
Yeah. So, and then she ends the video by saying her friendship with James is over. And yeah, so it's a 40-minute long video. I'm sure there's a lot of it in there that is, you know, even more gossipy, but that's like the main takeaways, I would say.
Yeah.
But like I said, feel free to watch the full length, guys. They are mostly deleted videos that you have to like find re-uploads of, but
why'd she delete it?
Oh, yes. So technically she talks about this in another video later, but YouTube asked her to delete it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they were trying to get Tati, James, and Jeffree Star together in like a moderated conversation. Like they wanted this like done. I'm unsure if it's because like James makes them a lot of money and they wanted to make sure that his like brand was going to be okay. Not sure, but yeah, YouTube asked her to take it down. So.
Damn.
Yeah. So, let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. So, a few hours after this, now this is important. James at this time, he's in Australia. He's doing like a press tour, like meet and greets in Australia, different time zone. He wakes up to this video, having already been released, and the hate is immediate. And he basically just makes a video, kind of. It's called Tati. Let's see if I can find it. Let's No More Lies. Okay, yeah.
Did James
stop. Apology. Ah, there it is.
Oh boy.
So it's 8 minutes long. Okay, sorry. His face just made me laugh. Not like in a bad, like I just can't. Sometimes he's such a meme. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi all, James here. I'm currently traveling abroad and just woke up, but I wanted to sit down and make a video addressing everything that's going on right now, because I owe everybody an explanation, but most importantly, I owe two important people an apology. to Tati and James Westbrook, I'm sorry for everything that is going on and everything that I've put you through over the past few weeks. I met Tati and James almost 3 years ago now, when I was first coming into the industry and when I had no friends and nobody to talk to or look up to. And Tati very quickly took on a parental role with me because she knew my parents were across the country. And over the past few years of knowing her family, her and her husband have given me so much love and advice and opportunities and a place to stay and a shoulder to cry on at 3 in the morning and support when nobody else would or wanted to.
So that's the whole video, basically, is him apologizing to Tati and his community over and over again, mostly Tati. He does not address any of the sexual misconduct allegations. He makes no response to those. He doesn't deny them. He doesn't apologize for him. He says nothing about them. And
did he actually watch the whole video?
I don't know, man. It's really bad. Like, the response, he's just apologizing to Tati, not refuting any of the claims. And most people are like, so you did all of those things. You're not, like, refuting any of that. So, like, you had to have done all of them. Like, you're, like, gross and disgusting. And that was basically the nail in the coffin. Because that response was not adequate. It was not adequate for the severity of some of the accusations. Even though it was only a 5-minute part of the video, people, like, that was what people wanted to talk about. And he didn't even address it. So, within a week, he lost 3 million subscribers.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Sam, the waiter, the server from her birthday party dinner, he came out with a video and confirmed what Tati was saying about James saying highly like sexualized, uncomfortable, like, and making uncomfortable advances on him, and that he believed James didn't respect people's sexualities. And then Jeffree Star got involved, as he does, started tweeting about the situation. He even started, quote, retweeting James's little brother, who was a minor at the time, I believe. He's like 17 or something. Oh. And he was responding to the family members and, like, calling him, what did he say? Let's see. Jeffree Star James Charles. He said something, like, pretty extreme. Yeah, he said, "Why is your brother T-Rex predator? Why'd you really move back to NYC? Exactly. Shut the fuck up."
Damn.
Yeah. And this was interesting because this people that, you know, saw this went back and went to 2010, which, let me see, when was Justin Bieber? What age was Justin Bieber in 2010?
That's a good question.
He was 16, and Jeffree Star decided to tweet, "Who else wonders how big Justin Bieber's dick is?" About a 16-year-old. So people started responding with that tweet, being like, "You have no room to talk, brother."
How old was he? Jeffree?
Jeffree?
Or not Jeffree. Jeffree.
Yeah, Jeffree he would have been...
Because Jeffree's older.
Yeah, he's, like, in his 30s or something. Age. He would have been 25.
There were a lot.
He would have been 25. Yeah, no, the sexualization of Justin Bieber is another topic that we like need to talk about. It's like so bad.
That like lady on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah,
there was a lot.
Like he's a
that
child.
Old lady that kissed him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like during the award show. Like
people are gross, man. I really think people just don't like think of celebrities as human beings. Like if it was a 16-year-old random person, you would not be saying these things.
It depends. Like sometimes if it's a 16-year-old boy and like for example, like a girl teacher and like a 16-year-old boy.
Yeah, I mean like
it's not treated the same if the genders were reversed.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays like how many teachers? I've been seeing so many news articles about female teachers being arrested for like having Yeah, like recently it's been so many. It's crazy.
But if you read like comments and stuff, it's nowhere near the same as it
No. Because they're like, I wouldn't have even said anything. Or like, oh, he didn't care. He was like having the time of his life.
Yeah, which is disgusting.
Very disgusting. But I mean like I'm trying to think of like, is there even a equal example for like a teenage girl? Oh yeah, I mean there is, because there's tons of girls that like it's a little bit different just because the men post like can't wait till she turns 18 or waiting until she turns 18, but that at least implies that they're gonna wait. It's still not good.
Still gross, but
it's still gross, but there is still a difference there. I don't know. Yeah, no. That's like a huge thing with Justin Bieber. We really got to talk about that at some point.
Yeah. But either way, Jeffree Star
gross, hypocrite.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Jeffree Star, like I said, hops into a lot of dramas, so it wasn't a surprise that he like jumped in here. But then he was like tweeting like, there's a reason James isn't allowed in my home anymore. And he talked about like James like trying to get with his like former husband Nate, who he's no longer with, but at this time he still was. And then he also was talking about how he has all this evidence against him. Like he was like, I know all of these people that like he's like sexually like essayed, or he's like, I have like basically I have a bunch of shit that's like evidence and I'm gonna release it, is what he kept saying. And lo and behold, he never releases it. So
of course he didn't.
Yeah. So during this whole situation though, he's still doing the Shane Dawson docuseries, the second one now, the one where they're like making makeup together. And so he's completely getting out of this. Yeah, he's completely getting out of this unscathed because of that. Because now he's like believed because of the original Shane Dawson docuseries. So yeah.
Yeah.
So, Tati gains 2 million subscribers. That's a big thing. And then this is when people start coming out of the woodwork. A lot of young men start coming forward about James's behavior towards them, not respecting their sexualities, sliding into their DMs, doing uncomfy stuff. And that was like the first initial wave of young men to come forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is he at this point?
He would have been 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2021. So he's still young, but it gets worse as he gets older. So
yeah.
And then Tati uploaded another video about why she uploaded Bye Sister, and she basically said she just wanted to give James a wake-up call, but that she didn't want it to blow up this much, that she was like really sorry that it became such a big thing. And yeah, so it got big. it was so big that like CNN was covering it, the New Yorker was covering it, Elle and Cosmo were covering it. Many YouTubers were covering it, including PewDiePie, as I said, which PewDiePie didn't like Tati or James's responses. He thought they were both crap.
I understand that.
Yeah. And then, let's see, it would have been like a week later, a little over a week later from the initial video, James comes out with another video.
Oh?
A new response video. His second response, May 18th, 2019, called No More Lies. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
Yes. Wait, oh, I had the... Oh, yeah, no. I'll do that later. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. I'll do that later. Okay, so...
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, so James, used screenshots of text message threads, of like communications on Snapchat, of like the Sugar Bear hair text with Nikita, to back up each of his claims about the sponsorship, that it wasn't pre-planned, that he did in fact notify Tati beforehand, so he had screenshots of those texts as well. He also clarified the Sam situation. He said he was just bad at flirting, and that later that day, Sam and him maked out. They kissed consensually, which Sam did confirm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, he did recognize, though, that overall his conduct with men was really bad, but he blamed all of this on his inexperience with relationships, flirting. He was like, I'm a virgin. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. That's basically what his response was. He also pointed out that a lot of the backlash seemed to be stemming from the harmful stereotype that gay men do actually commonly have against them, that gay men are sexual predators or deviants. So, I mean, that is a stereotype. And though I know what he is now, like what he has done now, in this particular instance, I can understand why that would be a good argument. But eventually we do find out that like other men that are underage are involved, so.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't address everything, and like most people weren't satisfied completely with the response, but it did ultimately lead to most of the main support coming back to him, and a lot of backlash for Tati. So he didn't really have any consequences. Within like a few months, he was already back up to what his subscribers were.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tati and James settled the rest of this situation privately. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that concludes part 2 of Dramageddon. But this situation does not end here. It stays dormant for a while. It does. But Jeffree Star gets in here and starts talking crap. And
it seems like that's what Jeffree's best at.
Yeah, no, Jeffree is very much behind a lot of drama in this community. Which is, yeah.
Seems like it.
Yeah. So, who are the players of part 3? We have Tati and James, once again.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And then I forgot to put a picture of Shane Dawson on here, so let me get Jeffree Star in here. All right, so we got... Where the fuck are you? Hello? All right, there he is. Right, we got Jeffree Star.
Like, I can't believe all this was going on.
I know. Oh, I picked the wrong video or picture, but we'll just have Jeffree racism up here instead. I don't care. All right.
I feel like I definitely saw this going on and just chose not to
get to. It's a lot of like content to like get through. Like it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, and we're gonna use this picture because I hate this picture, and I think that's valid. Shane. Okay, so
that's a really young picture of Shane. If that's the one you're using.
I know that is. All right, so we have. Oh shit, I'm messing things up. All right, we have. Stop.
I don't think telling it to stop, it's gonna listen to you.
It's gonna listen. You don't get it. Okay. All right, so we have Shane Dawson on the left, Jeffree Star once again, and Tati and James. These are the players for part 3 of Dramageddon. So, while after Bisister, sorry, so like months down the line, we have Shane Dawson, Jeez Louise, who posts a trailer for his second docuseries with Jeffree Star. And
I remember that.
The Bisister drama was a huge focal point of the trailer. Actually, should we watch the trailer? Let's see.
Maybe I don't remember that.
Beautiful. It's not the beautiful Jeffree Star docu.
Is this like not when he's trying to make his makeup palette?
No, it is. It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't I remember that?
Well, it's in the trailer, but it's not in the actual series.
Oh, I probably didn't watch the trailer.
And that's what I did.
Oh shit. Players are in the way.
I'm an iceberg. There's so much more that your eyes can't see. Two girls walk into.
All right, I'm gonna mute the video because this is gonna copyright strike or something. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna just skipping. I think it's at the end. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. So this is all like reaction to James Charles. This is Shane Dawson.
Wait, why did he diss Shane? Because at this time, Shane was at the height of his career.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, but that was a really cute scene with him and Rylan, not gonna lie.
Yeah. They have babies now. They have twin boys, I think.
Boys, I know. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, and then he proposes to Ryland. Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, so this is them watching James Charles's subscribers go down and the trending stuff. And then his apology. So all of that is in the trailer. They do not speak a lick of it. They don't speak about it at all.
Definitely have not seen the trailer, but watched that doc, and I was like, none of that's in the doc. I don't remember that.
Yeah, no. So Shane responds to people being like, yo, where is this, drama part? And he was like, people are more interested in the makeup side of things, so he left it out. Do we believe that?
No.
I don't believe that.
He should know out of everyone, people are in it for the tea.
Yeah,
but I personally think he wanted it to be about the makeup side of things.
Well, yeah. No, and that part was actually really cool, because I watched it too when it was coming out. And
yeah.
Like, the process of making makeup is really interesting.
Yeah.
And I can see why he would want that to be the focus, but I also think he didn't want to get into shit. I also think that was a part of it.
I don't think he wanted to. Because here's the thing. People were like... I do remember some people were giving him shit about doing this with Jeffree during that time.
Yeah, because Jeffree has always been problematic. He's always been so.
And I honestly, like, obviously Shane's done his own shit, but I do feel like Jeffree was one of his downfalls as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
there's a lot of Shane shit.
Yeah, that's for different.
Yeah, I briefly talk about it, but not much, because it's part of this, but not. I'm not gonna get into. That's so much more than I want to get into today.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so
I feel like Shane's barely in the makeup community.
Oh, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Oh my gosh. So, freaking. Sorry. Fast forwarding.
Damn.
Right.
Drink something.
I have a cough because I have I'm sick. I can't really drink it away.
Which is why you should drink something even more.
It doesn't take anything away. It's in my lungs, not in my throat.
No, I don't know. Drink something.
The water doesn't go through my lungs.
Okay, but it'll keep you hydrated, which will help fight whatever more.
That's true. I have water. I just finished one water bottle. I'm on my second one.
You.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I might just... No, I'll go in order. So we'll get into the Shane Dawson beauty community thing in a moment. First, we're going to fast forward to 2020 spring. Jeffree Star getting in hot water once more because of his past relationship with a man named Davey Vanity. He was a former friend, someone he went on tour with during his music
That's kind
days.
of a cool last name.
Yeah, it is. So David Vanity liked to have intercourse with children.
Okay.
Not a cool
I will
name.
take back whatever I just said a couple seconds ago.
That's why I said it that way, because I was like, oh yeah, it's cool. Wait until I say this. So,
damn.
He was well known amongst his friend group for taking minors back with him to the bus or to the hotel or whatever. So Jeffree knew, and he talked about how he's tweeted about it, about how we all knew that he was doing this and hiding it and blah 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 blah, and he did say that he was gross, but you knew that he was doing it and you hid it and you went along with it.
Ew.
And everyone was like, this is really gross. You're a gross person for allowing this to happen to children.
Yeah.
And to combat all of this hot water that he was in, he went on a bunch of different podcasts. And one of these podcasts with two people that I don't particularly love, Keemstar and FaZe Banks.
Oh, God, no. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So they have a podcast. Jeffree Star went on it. And he basically was talking about the Davey Vanity stuff. And then Keemstar brings up James Charles. And Jeffree Star uses this opportunity to talk about his evidence once more. He talks about how he has this voice note from a victim that would incriminate James into for predatory behavior. And he said that the victim never wants this to be made public, doesn't want to make this a public thing. And instead he's like, I'm not gonna show the whole podcast, but I'll share it with you off podcast.
Oh,
so he lets Keemstar and FaZe Banks listen to this audio, this voice note from this person who doesn't want this being passed around and used to prove that he's right about James Charles, which, regardless of whether he is right, using sexual assault victims as pawns in your grand drama scheme is not okay. It is not right. It's really gross. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And there's
I feel bad
several people who have come out and said that Jeffree Star has shown them this audio.
Oh my God.
Blair, another YouTuber, she was like, yeah, no, Jeffree Star is gross. He should not be using this victim's like story to blackmail and like put a bad like name on James's like brand. Like, even if this like she confirmed, she was like, this is real, this is a real victim, like I totally 100% believe in this person's statement, but I'm not ever going to be talking about this, like, because that is not what they wanted. And it's so vile that Jeffree Star would do that to this person, is what Blair said. And I totally agree. Like, this is not, I don't care if it's true. If that person doesn't want you to talk about it publicly or show it publicly, or like they don't want it to be known that it's them, that's not okay for you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So that's what happened while he basically was using that as a diversion from the Davy Vanity stuff. Like, hey, maybe that stuff happened, but did you hear about James Charles's blah, 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 blah. And then also during this time, we have a former friend of Jeffree, who was also an influencer by the name of Cam Lester. And he used to be friends with Jeffree, came out and talked about how he felt like the token black friend that was used to prove that he wasn't racist. He has a black friend, you know? And he also talks about a time when he was on a trip with Jeffree, and they were staying in the same hotel room, and Shane Dawson calls Jeffree and starts talking a bunch of shit about James Charles. Like, a ton of shit about James Charles.
Damn.
And interestingly, this was a month before Tati makes her Bye Sister video.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And we start to get into some allusions, some ideas from the community that perhaps not only Jeffree Star had some influence behind the scenes of Tati's video, but maybe Shane Dawson did as well.
Oh, boy.
Yes. So,
Shane was very influential during this time.
He was. People start to speculate what exactly they both had to do with the whole situation. Drama channels then start coming out with messages, screenshots of messages from Jeffree Star about, like, get ready. There's going to be a big video. Like, Tati's releasing a big video. Get ready. You got to respond immediately. Like, get on this story. Like, he was, like, getting all the drama channels ready for Bye Sister. And, yeah. And then we get into Shane Dawson was not a part of the beauty community anyways.
Yeah, I was going to say, he wasn't,
But this is what he has to say about that, Lila. All right, let me blow it up on my end so I can read it better. All right. So Shane Dawson tweets, "My final thoughts on the beauty world. Welcome to the circus. My final thoughts. A few questions that I have been getting lately. 1. Did I know that she was thinking about making a video? Yes. Did I tell her to make a video? No. Did I have any involvement in the video? No. Did I orchestrate it? No. Did I warn James about the video? No. Why? For reasons that I will never discuss. We've spoken privately on it, and that's that. Do I think James is the devil? No. Do I think he was a young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the fucking Empire State Building? Yes.
Damn.
Has he grown as a person since then? It really seems like it, and that's amazing. I'm truly happy if he's realized how his ego was affecting others, which he did address in his No More Lies video. Do I think Tati is a villain? No. I think Tati was sick of people treating her like shit. Yes, they are talented, creative, smart, and love makeup, but they also joined a side of the internet that is obsessed with looks, money, power, fame, screenshots, and subtweets, releasing private texts, voice memos, emails, and other receipts as a way to paint yourself in a particular light or someone else in a bad light is weird to me, and I will never engage in that. That is a game that they know how to play well, and I would rather eat my own hands off than play it. Yes, Jeffrey is in that list of dramatic gurus, and he would admit that, and he will always be family to me, and I love him. Have stated above. Oh wait, no, that's a different part. So go enjoy the gurus, enjoy the circus, unsubscribe from me if you are mad that I'm no longer engaging in it, unsubscribe to gurus who you don't like, subscribe to gurus you do like. Just don't take the beauty world as seriously as I did or as so many of us did in 2019. It's not worth it, and I feel like we all lost a bit of our soul during Dramageddon. As for my channels, I'm done with the beauty world. I love what I was able to create with Jeffrey, and I'm sure people are going to assume I only did it for the money. So,
okay.
And he also in here, which this screenshot doesn't show, he also talks about how is Jeffree Star happy that one of his biggest competitors like has fallen? Yes, it's Jeffree Star. Of course he is. Like, he justifies it by saying, of course, Jeffree Star. Like, that's his personality.
Yeah.
Like, he's allowed to be evil. Yeah, so that's Shane's response to all of this, saying he's leaving the beauty community even though he never was in it.
Yeah.
He made one palette.
Mean, technically, I was gonna say, what... He did make a makeup palette, so is that enough to be...
He didn't make any makeup tutorials, he didn't make any makeup videos, he rarely posted makeup, like, photos.
Well, then it's like, what is being in the community and what's not being in the community?
Yeah, I mean, but do you think that making a series about the beauty community, does that make you a part of it?
I don't know, does it?
I don't know.
I feel like that's more of I think it's
a subjective viewpoint. I personally don't think he was a part of it, because if you think about how many people he interacted with, it was like 1% of the beauty community, and it was all the toxic people. So like, he can't fully write off a whole community of people when he barely interacted with them. Like, there are so many other beauty gurus that are like wholesome and like really nice, and like, he only interacted with the really big and toxic ones. Like, I don't know what he expected.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Do you think he was part of it?
I don't know. It's hard to say, because he did have his own palette, which some people, like, smaller people in the beauty community don't even have that. Maybe he dabbled in it, I would say.
Yeah, I would say.
Full blown in it? I wouldn't say that, but he definitely dabbled in it. Like, he dipped his toes in the water, but he didn't go for, like, a full blown swim. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, like, yeah, but I don't think he gave it as much of a chance as maybe he could have, I guess. But then again, it's like when you have Jeffree Star as your person, as your, like, entrance into it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, did you see the stuff with Jeffree Star and Eugenia
Yeah. Dude, Eugenia Cooney is devastating.
Yeah, not to distract from what you're talking about, it just made me think, like, I saw her actual stream, and I was like, and then I saw him, and what he was saying, I was so pissed, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be one of the reasons why she dies, like, come on now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do about those two.
Yeah.
The way he enables and the way that her mother enables is just devastating.
Oh, yeah. Like, everybody around her. That poor girl. And I definitely think he's using her to sell more makeup. Because she was definitely, like, using his makeup and promoting it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffree.
Oh, Jeffree.
Yeah. But, okay. So. Lay it on me.
Alright, so then we get the Breaking My Silence video by Tati.
Oh. Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Another Tati video.
So, we have yet another Tati video. And this one is pretty...
After the Shane Dawson thing?
Yeah. When was it released? Let me see. I think it's deleted now, but Breaking My Silence release date.
Question, how come YouTubers just don't have PR teams?
I don't know, man.
Or, like, if you're calling Ballinger and you have one and you just don't fucking listen to them.
Okay, so this was June 30th, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. So... yeah, this was after Shane Dawson, because this...
I can't believe how old these are now.
I know.
Because, like, I remember at least some of when this was happening.
So, ahead of this video release, she did contact drama channels to be ready to react to it and get shit out about it. She also is reading from a script, which she, directly says is because of, like, possible legal litigation, that kind of stuff, which there is no, like, court case. There could have been something, like, privately done, but there's no, like, public court case that says that it's been, like, an actual legal thing. So, don't know if that ever, like, came to fruition, but she said that her and James got together and figured out that Jeffree and Shane orchestrated this whole thing by feeding her information that led to her doing her Bye Sister video.
Damn!
She defends James in this video and confirms that he is not a predator. So it's interesting because we'll get into it. So she reveals that YouTube asked her to remove Bye Sister, and she also said that Jeffree and Shane came to her with victims and allegations, and she said she made the video to warn James. Huh? What?
Well, that doesn't make sense to me. Because why wouldn't you just, like, call him or something?
I don't know. Let me see if I can find the part where she says that. Oh, yeah. So she's saying that they needed him out of the way for the Conspiracy palette launch, which is in November, because his palette was, like, launching around the same time.
Oh, shit.
Trying to find. Okay.
Okay, you know, Shane was good at editing during that time.
Yeah, he was. The audio file once again. There's 8 minutes of silence in this video, by the way.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's saying it wasn't her place to contact authorities or to talk to the victim, but that she believed that this victim was telling the truth. So she believes that James did, like, predatory behavior, but wanted to warn him? I don't really know.
I don't understand. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't remember that part. So maybe that's why it's not in the actual series then.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, she launched Tati Beauty all during this whole thing.
Damn.
Okay, I don't want to watch her cry. This is sad.
Yeah. Oh.
Keemstar podcast.
Ah.
The Shane Dawson thing I just read.
Yeah. Damn! She just straight up threatened people.
Yep. Yeah, so that's Tati's response. After all that time, after the backlash from her Bye Sister video, she basically reveals that Shane and Jeffree had much bigger part of it than they were telling the public. Now,
holy shit, dude.
We're gonna watch something that I have watched many, many a time. This is Shane reacting to Tati's video breaking my silence. Oh. All right.
Wait, quick question.
Yeah.
Wait, you said that her and James, like, did a thing together about it?
Yeah, they got together, like, 6 months after all this stuff. They got together and started talking about, like, the situation, how it came to be, and that's when they, like, started diving into the Jeffree Shane stuff.
Was that before that video she did, or after?
Before. The video that she just did, the Breaking My Silence?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was before. That's like what initially prompted her to even do this video, was finding out that, like, it was a much bigger thing than she initially thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Shane Dawson's reaction to Breaking My Silence. We decided to go live on Instagram during this whole video debacle, which is an interesting choice.
I feel like that might be on brand with the time.
Ryland's in the back pacing as well.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yeah, his response is not great. It does not get doesn't get better.
Who's playing the video? Ryland?
Ryland, yeah, he's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the live.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, so this live reaction that he made, was not a good look. It was not a good response. It was very manic, very emotional, and the way that he responded to certain things, like the way that when she talks about her own, like, essay experience and he rolls his eyes and, like, scoffs at it, it's very bad. It's a very bad look.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to dig super deep into this, but this leads to people getting into Shane's past. His blackface, his racial slurs, his sexist jokes, his homophobic jokes, his sexual jokes about children. And especially during this time, this is when Shane gets genuinely canceled for like over a year. He has a video out there of him pretending to masturbate to a poster of a child Willow Smith.
I was gonna say it was not Jada.
No, it was not Jaden. Willow Smith. But Jaden Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith responded to Shane Dawson and saying that he was a disgusting human being.
Yeah.
And that broke the camel's back. Like, at that point, that video, which is a disgusting video, I will say. I've watched the video. It is awful.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to put any of Shane's, like, gross shit videos in here. If you want to see them, they're easy to find. You can go look it up yourself. Just know that they're not good.
Yeah.
A lot of sexual jokes about kids. A lot of sexual jokes about animals. It's just really gross. So, obviously...
anything and everything.
Yeah, anything and everything, really. Genuinely. It's really bad. And this is when Shane disappears. This is when Shane disappears for over a year and a half. He does come back eventually. He's in Ryland's vlogs, and I think he makes content now. He has a podcast. He's back. But he was gone for a really long time. Yeah, he was gone for a really long time. But he's back now at this point. But yeah. So Jeffrey came back with a video as well, and it was a closure video, basically just saying he wasn't going to release anything that he said he was going to release, and he's done with the whole situation. And then he proceeds to use, because at this point in time, Black Lives Matters, like, protests are, like, really, really big, and, like, there's the George Floyd, that whole situation. There's a lot of real shit going on in the world, right? And he uses this as the reason for why people should stop caring about any of the shit that he's done. He's like, real shit's happening in the world. Like, this is not something that we need to be talking about. Which is, I mean, yeah, real shit is happening in the world, but that doesn't mean that you're not gonna get called out on your shit, dude. Like, everyone's he's
not a good person either.
Yeah. So then,
I feel like he's like a cockroach.
He really is. He really is like a cockroach.
Yeah, I don't know how he keeps...
I don't know.
Because, like, I feel like Shane got hit way worse than he did, and...
way worse!
Yeah.
Like, way worse.
Like, how did he...
I have no idea.
Oh my God.
I have no idea. I really don't. But yeah, no, Jeffrey barely got, like, a tap on the wrist. He has a successful makeup brand still. He has a yak farm that he sells, like, meat. Like, he's a butcher guy. Take your meds.
I will.
He has, like, so much success. And Shane Dawson, who arguably is, like, an awful person as well, but why was he the only one? Like, even, like, like, I'll get into this in a second, but James Charles, in March 2021, has, like, 20 stories of minors that he was sexually involved with over message, sending them nudes.
Yeah.
Like, being aggressive when they said no, and he's still very popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why are these people okay?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, there was no consequences. The only people that had consequences were Manny and Laura Lee. And then they came back from those and eventually, you know, got back on track, but they, like, actually had genuine consequences. Everyone else was, like, within a few months, everyone was forgetting about it. It was crazy. I mean, other than Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson did have
I was gonna
pretty
say,
harsh consequences.
Not Shane Dawson.
Yeah, no, Shane Dawson did have pretty bad consequences. Rightfully so. Like, the shit that he was saying was not okay. But yeah, no.
I feel like even though he's back, he's still kind of living a quiet life compared to,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's Ryland's, like, channel, really. Like, most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, the podcast is with a bunch of friends, and, like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so James, gets exposed by these, minors and other young men. And he admits, to some of these stories being true. He likes to, at the beginning at least, he liked to be like, well, they lied to me about their age. But it's never the minor's responsibility. It's always your responsibility to make sure you're talking to an adult. So, regardless of his excuses, it was his responsibility, and he was sending nudes to minors, which is illegal, and asking for nudes back, which is even more illegal. And so after this all came out, he left the internet for a month and came back. And has seemingly been, I mean, I put it in the aftermath here. They all lost a lot of subscribers in the moment, but the years have gone by. Most of the loss has, like, either leveled out or they've gained again. I mean, Morphe Cosmetics dropped Jeffrey. But, like...
Okay.
Not that big of a deal because he has his own fucking brand. Tati lost a lot of credibility within the community. I think Tati honestly had more consequences than most of the others.
Really?
Yeah, like, she lost a lot of respect in her own community. She lost a lot of viewers. She lost a lot of money. And,
really?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know, that just kind of surprises me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, of everybody, she did the least amount of serious shit. Like, all she did was, like, make a video about, like, some petty shit that was kind of immature.
Yeah.
And get wheeled into, like, a whole, like, drama scheme by two grown men, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Shane lost friends, Andrew and Garrett. Loved Andrew and Garrett. I still watch Garrett.
Dang, I loved those guys.
I know. Garrett does haunted, like, staying in haunted places videos. Love them.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I mean, him and Andrew both dropped Shane as a friend, so...
How long were they? They were friends for a long time, too.
Garrett was friends with him since, like, way before, like, before Ryland, I think.
Yeah, way before that.
Yeah, so... a long time. Andrew was kind of newer compared to Garrett, but, like, still a long time, like, years.
Yeah,
and then Jeffrey basically remains unfazed by his mistakes. Is very much like, I'm just me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shane and Rylan are still friends with Jeffrey.
Oh yeah, they are, because they've commented on it. They've commented on
and
stuff in the past.
Like, Shane, I feel like Jeffrey was the worst thing to ever happen to you, buddy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Simultaneously the best and worst. Because he did have, like, a great time doing, like, the whole makeup stuff, but then, yeah, no, Jeffrey drug him into the drama, and then now he's...
Yeah.
And like I said, James has been accused of being a predator over and over and over. Can't even tell you how many people have come forward.
Is Tati still friends with him?
Not that I know of. Here, let's see.
Because I know they, like you said, they, like, got together and were like, oh, conspiracy.
Yeah.
But, like... Or not even necessarily friends, but just on good terms.
She looks so good now. I'm not gonna lie. She looks so good in general. Like, she's a beautiful woman. Let's see. That was 6 years ago.
Dude.
Oh yeah. Jeffree Star exposing James Charles and Tati Westbrook for 3 minutes straight, and that was 7 months ago.
Damn.
He's still on this shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't think she
honestly.
is friends with Tati. Or with James. Because she did an interview and quote unquote exposed James Charles and Jeffree Star. I don't know. I don't think they're friends.
Okay.
Yeah. James Charles dragged Tati Westbrook in latest post. And that was 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't think they're friends, but I don't think they're enemies right now, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, many countless allegations over the years, but continues to be watched and admired by many young fans, seemingly doing just fine. So no real consequences there. In general, there's like no consequences for any of these people. Which is kind of like the frustrating part about influencers and like, I don't know, just like fan culture in general.
I feel like that's just the internet in general.
Yeah. It's like crazy. Man, I wish K-pop fans were this forgiving.
Right?
Like,
I was gonna say, I feel like there's a lot of people online who will bring up like small things here or there. Like, I don't remember who it was, but I was definitely listening to somebody the other day, and they were talking about like talking to underage children or whatever, and then they were like that low blow of like James Charles or something like that, and it's like, oh, but yeah, like outside of stuff like that,
like everyone like knows that he's a predator and like recognizes it, but like nothing can be done legally, so I don't think anything ever is gonna like change on that front.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the last thing I have here that we can kind of discuss is how Dramageddon changed. What?
I was gonna say one more thing. Another thing is, I feel like, especially with like channels like that, with like makeup and stuff like that, like beauty channels, like you're constantly getting new followers, as in the sense of age. Because, like, yeah, maybe your followers from before who are, like, our age don't follow you anymore, but there are going to be kids who are in, like, high school now that might not have any idea or don't understand the significance of it.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
are new and follow them. That's what I feel like it is.
Yeah, no, that definitely is a big part of it. Big part of it.
That's what I feel like it really is.
I mean, yeah, because I remember when I was a kid, I was a fan of Shane Dawson, and I'm sure I watched some of those sketches that were like awful, and I'm sure I didn't even think about it.
Because like at the time, the humor back then was really bad.
Yeah, it was. It was generally just really bad, and I also, as a kid, just didn't really like
understand.
Yeah. Or some of the jokes would just, like, completely go over my head.
Go over your head?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, I feel like I knew people who made jokes just as bad.
Yeah.
Or, like, yeah, they went over my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But, like, as
different perspective.
As a kid watching James Charles, I feel like I would be like, I wouldn't understand what they mean by he dates young men. Like, I'd be like, oh, he's young. Or maybe I would think he's old, actually. Because if I was a kid, I'd probably think he was old.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so Dramageddon. It really is. It really is. Dramageddon changed the beauty community, obviously, but it also changed the YouTube community. So after the first Dramageddon, after the very first Dramageddon, and the second one, apology videos, those went crazy.
Ooh.
Like, especially in just like the general community of YouTube. because people weren't making apologies like that. Like, they were kind of either just brushing it off, or they were writing, like, a notes app, or a tweet.
That was
or,
huge.
yeah, like, that's not, they weren't, like, verbally responding to shit, showing their emotions. It was all just very clinical, written down. And this was, like, a big turning point in that sense. And I feel like it influenced a lot of, like, the rest of community's, like, timeline. Like, so many YouTube apology videos, man. There's so many.
Oh, yeah.
It's like almost a meme at this point.
It is.
Yeah, like, the apology video goes crazy now. And I really don't remember seeing that kind of response before. Other than for, like, super serious shit. Like, super serious shit, I think they still were doing videos, but not as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Another
crazy
thing,
how much has changed.
I know. Like, the internet has changed so much since we were not even kids, but, like, young adults.
Yeah.
Like, younger adults. We're still young adults.
Yeah, we're still young.
Another thing
Good
I have in
lord.
here is the utilizing drama channels now. Like, before, it was about, like, drama channels being your enemy, and now people use drama channels to, like, help them and get their shit out there, get their shit straight. Like, it's interesting how much it's become, like, a news media outlet almost.
There are definitely drama channels you should still stay away from.
Oh, yeah.
Drama alert.
Oh, yeah.
Keemstar.
Yeah, we don't stand Keemstar in this house.
You know what's crazy?
Hmm.
Like, when that was first a thing, I, like, did follow Keemstar. Like, during the whole, like, Leafy and Content Cop and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I followed Keemstar, but then when I, like, actually learned what kind of a douchebag he was, I was like,
He's
oh.
He's a weirdo, too. Like, he's got some fucked up feelings about women. I think he has, like, mommy issues or something. I don't know. But he's a weird guy.
He's like, yeah, like, the people who just, like, he's ruined some people's lives with false allegations.
Yeah, and he does not give a fuck.
So, yeah. But yeah, no, what you were saying, like, there's T channels that, yeah, you want them to cover your...
Yeah. You're like, I need you to talk about this.
Especially ones that have good reputations within the community.
Spill Sesh.
Yes! Yes.
Spill Sesh is a big one.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But yeah,
dude,
what do you think overall of all this, like, drama? Are you surprised you missed so much of it?
I definitely knew bits and pieces, like I said.
Yeah.
I did not understand the extent of it. That's fucking crazy. Especially that first Dramageddon thing that you were talking about. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, that one was, like, the starting point, so it wasn't as big. I mean, but it was as big because it was still mainstream and it was everywhere. But I feel like...
And I really feel like it kicked things off.
Yeah,
like,
it kicked things off big.
Yeah.
I still can't believe you never saw the Laura Lee apology video around. It was such a meme.
I know!
It was so good.
I don't know how... Maybe I did and it just went over my head or something, because I did not. But, like, with the Shane Dawson, Tati James Charles stuff, I didn't know that stuff, like... I knew a little bit just because, again, like you said, I was a fan of Shane Dawson, and at the time I was in college, and there were so many other people I knew who were in love with his, like, conspiracy videos, and other people who were, like, fans of the Jeffrey palettes and were excited for Shane's palette, or even people who were, like, fans of James Charles's palette. Like, because I was in the fashion, like, I was a fashion major, so, like, beauty and stuff like that, like, there were a lot of people who were up to date with that, and so, like, I heard people talk about it a little, but again, like, I wasn't really in that community. I was more, like...
the fashion side of things, rather than makeup.
Yeah, rather than, like, beauty and makeup and stuff like that. 'Cause, like, I've always had sensitive skin and skin issues since I was younger, so I'm very, like, careful of what I put on my face, and I don't necessarily wear, like, a lot of makeup because of that, because, like, my skin is so sensitive. But yeah, like, I knew little bits and pieces, but I didn't really, like, follow any of that. It was, like, the Shane being canceled thing that, like, I more or less followed. But, like, again, it wasn't even, like, the whole makeup side to it. I didn't even know about that!
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know that he was considered, like, a conspirator against, like, with the whole James Charles thing.
Yeah, it got crazy.
Like, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I just knew about, like, the Jada Pinkett Smith and the Jaden Pinkett Smith and the Willow Smith thing. Because, like, the other thing is, like, Shane was canceled multiple times throughout his life for those videos.
Yep.
It just, he jumped back really fast because he always made apologies for them, saying, like, I was dumb and young, and, like, I'm really sorry for them. But he never took them down, which I think also really hurt him. And then it, like, just really blew up when Jada Pinkett Smith herself jumped in.
Yeah.
Like, because it is kind of like, if you really are remorseful, why do you still have it up? You know?
Yeah, I think part of it, though, is like, oh, you're trying to hide your past behavior. You don't want to take accountability. Like, there's kind of like
That's true, too.
They'll hate him either way.
Yeah.
So he might have just been trying to do the best.
There was at least 2 other times he was, like, called out for videos like that past. But it didn't hit the way that time hit.
Yeah, no.
And he was, like, off the internet. I don't even think he thought it was gonna hit like that.
Yeah. That, and then the clip about his cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is what really, like, cemented his fate, I think.
Yeah. Poor Cheeto.
No. I think Cheeto died, actually.
I think Cheeto did die.
Yeah, I think they got a new cat.
I do like the name Cheeto for an animal.
I know, it's so cute.
I think it's kind of cute and
also,
funny.
they fucking named their dog after Honey, like the application, and now it's like a big, like, it was revealed as a big scam. Like, imagine.
There were so many people who used Honey, though.
Uh-huh. I think I used it once or twice.
Yeah, I definitely used it a couple times back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my drama lecture, guys.
That's crazy.
Hope you enjoyed the yap. I tried to get as detailed as possible without being, like, too much. Because I didn't want us to go for, like, 5 hours.
Yeah. Jeez. Nah, like, I can't believe, like, I missed this much. And I was, like, actively on YouTube and actively there online, chronically online. But I was definitely more into conspiracy and K-pop.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different communities. It's really hard to, like, keep up with everyone's shit.
I was really into the anime community.
I thought you were just gonna say, I was really into the anime.
The anime. No, the K-pop community was fucking wild, too, because... Whoo! Lots of big things happening for lots of groups.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Scandals.
Mm-hmm.
Kai and Ginny breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude. What a
time.
life. Like, yeah, like, it's actively happening, and it's, like, so many people see it, but then at the same time, it's, like, so many people don't.
Yeah. Some people
But then
have
it's
no
also
clue it's ever
monumental to
happened.
how it shapes YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And the online sphere, like, in general.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It also caused a lot of people to start deleting their racist shit that they posted when they were, like, young.
Oh, yeah, and then Jenna Marbles came out and, like, just quit YouTube.
Yep.
Which, like, broke my heart.
Yeah, tons of people started getting called out for that shit all at once.
And it's like, when you think about the time, like, of course, it still wasn't okay, but when you think about the time frame, like, that's what all the content was. That's what everybody was doing. That's what the content was. Was it okay? No. But that's what happened. That's what it was, and that's what everybody, even the people calling other people out, were actively watching at the time. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Well, that's my spiel done.
That's insane. We're gonna be doing more of these, like, episodes in the future. But I feel like that was a good episode to kick off the series, because I didn't realize how much it shaped.
If you have any drama that you want us to talk about, or Lila, if you have any drama that you want to talk about that I might maybe not know, then just, like, pitch it, man.
In the future?
Yeah. Because I remember, like, I was watching, like, a recap of Dramageddon, and that's what gave me the idea. I was like, oh my gosh, this would be such a good thing. And then when you said you didn't know what I was talking about, I was like, all right, I'm doing it.
I know, I was like, I'm really confused what this episode's about.
I was like, guys, don't even worry. I got it, Lila. I'm doing it.
And because, like, I was watching just a video in general of past, like, YouTube drama, and there was so much that was unlocked for me that I, like, completely forgot about being a thing and actively participating in.
Yeah.
Like, as a viewer. And I was like, oh, shit! Like, the Fine Brothers.
Oh,
or,
yeah. Yeah,
Logan
React.
Paul, the Paul Brothers, the Vlog Squad, the...
Oh, the Vlog Squad.
Colleen Ballinger.
That...
More in recent years,
the
Mr.
Vlog
Beast, Colleen
Squad
Ballinger.
lore would be a crazy episode.
It would, and, like, oh my god, Trisha Paytas.
Like Trisha Paytas?
Crazy.
Yes! I want to do Trisha
She's
Paytas.
like, there's stuff with her, just her in general, Shane Dawson.
She would appreciate it if we did a fucking The History of Trisha Paytas podcast episode.
Oh yeah, no, I think she'd be, like,
shit.
all for that. She would.
Invite us on your podcast.
Oh my god, dude. To meet Trisha Paytas, like, even if it was just, like, a voice call, oh my god, that would be literally insane.
Iconic. It would be iconic.
Iconic. Oh my god. Like, her videos.
Did you know she made a Broadway debut?
I did hear about that.
Yeah. That's so, I mean, and that's really great, especially because, like, that's something that she never thought she would accomplish.
Yeah. And,
and she has children, which she also never thought she'd be able to do. Which is awesome.
Yes.
Also awesome.
Yes. The theory is that...
Oh, yeah. Fucking Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah. Queen Elizabeth.
Resurrection. Malibu is the resurrection of Queen Elizabeth.
Oh my god.
What a name, Malibu Barbie.
I know.
It's kind of iconic, though. Like, I don't even hate it.
I know, like,
And her second daughter's Elvis, I think.
Oh god.
Yeah. So Malibu and Elvis.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
Yeah,
like,
she said,
so
I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. Elvis is the name.
My mother was almost named Elvis because my grandfather was such a big Elvis Presley fan, but she ended up being a girl. So
she could have been Elvis.
It was not Elvis.
She could have been.
She could have been Elvis. Oh my god.
That's such a good idea. We definitely have to do a Trisha Paytas episode at one point. There's so much lore there.
Yes.
That would be like a two-parter because that's a lot.
And she's been involved in like almost every community.
Yeah, she's been involved in every community. She's been on so many fucking talk shows, talent shows. Like, it'd go crazy.
Oh my god.
All right, next season, guys. Trisha Paytas episode. All right, shall we do our outros, ma'am?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Because I really have to pee, so that's a good idea. Oh, wow. That was a roller coaster of controversy, drama,
and possibly actual crimes.
If you like the drama, and let's be honest, you did, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe.
We'll be back next week with another Geektastic episode.
Until then, stay shady and keep your tea piping hot.